That's right. We are back live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning to everybody out there.
Good morning.
No, I wasn't talking to you, Jennifer.
Oh, okay. I figured.
Oh, my Lord. Good morning to everybody out there in Radioland.
Yes.
And everybody in studio. Jennifer, hello.
Hello.
You're looking good this morning.
Thank you. You too.
Wait, what?
You do.
What? Same thing every day. I always wear the same thing every day. But I'm a dad, so I don't care.
Yeah.
What?
My husband wears like the same two things. I think.
Yeah. As you get
it's
older.
Just men.
Yeah, it's just men.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Nothing to prove.
Yeah. But women, you can't get away with
I know.
it. Somebody's going to mention something.
Oh, I feel terrible for y'all. Oh, man. It's Friday-lite on the Morning Brew today. That means it's Thursday. We do like Thursdays here. And did you have a good evening last night, Jennifer?
I did. We went to the ranch house for dinner.
Ooh.
Oh, delicious. And got home, and there was actually a gas leak in the neighborhood.
Yeah, so I've heard of this. So what's, did you talk to somebody about it?
I did. Obviously, you guys smelled it
Yes.
in the afternoon, and by the evening, it was bad, and it was getting worrisome. And when we came home from dinner, there were a bunch of gas trucks out in our backyard and across the street where that apartment complex is.
Yeah.
And then a cop pulls up, lights on, and we're like, oh, man, this isn't good.
Yeah.
And some of our neighbors came out, and we went and talked to them, and they ended up coming through all the houses and doing tests to see if it was what the levels were and if we were safe.
Oh, man.
They said, if you're smelling it really bad, you should probably leave.
Yeah.
Get your kids out and go.
Yeah.
And then we're like, well, what are we going to do with 3 dogs? You
Oh,
know?
no.
But anyway, they came by, a cop, police officer, and a gentleman with the gas company, and they did a test. They had some weird little thing in their hand.
Yeah.
Testing, and they said we were safe.
Good.
So it smelled so bad, and it was getting in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a little scary.
Yeah.
I was I checked your gas on your propane tank on your grill there.
Yeah.
And it was a little loose, so I was like, that should fix it up. Yeah. But no, apparently not.
It got way worse.
It got way worse, yeah.
Yeah, it was
You smell
stinky.
that propane. Gross. That's not what propane smells like.
Actually, the gas gentleman, sorry, I don't know his name, he told us that they put something in it that stays like at your head level while the actual propane goes up, rises. So that smell just stays there. And that's what's supposed to alert you that there's a leak.
Yeah, you wouldn't know otherwise.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
But you know what? This has been going on for weeks now. I actually, like the week before Christmas, I had Patrick come over because I swear I smelled gas in the house. And we don't use any gas appliances or anything.
Right.
He didn't smell it, but I've been smelling it on and off. Finally, it really leaked.
Man.
Yeah, it was
So
crazy.
are they working on it currently, or did they get it
They
all
were
fixed up?
working on it like pretty late into the night, and I didn't see anybody out there this morning, so. And it didn't smell like propane anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I survived.
You did survive. That's good news. It's like every time you light a cigarette around there, you're like, oh, what is
No, I did not. I was like, nope. Even though they told me it was safe, I was like, I'm going to.
So now you're
not.
dipping.
Yeah, I'm dipping.
Now you're dipping now.
Yes.
Let's see who this is. Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew.
Good morning. I don't want to be loud.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If you want to call in a birthday, please call back at about 7:10. Thank you. When I was out there, I was really strong smell of gas. So
yeah. And when you guys had dropped me off,
yeah,
I was looking at, they were out there working, and they were like, we have a cone in our backyard. And the guys were just out there like kicking the cone and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking, there's probably a gas leak, bud. You might want to go and check it out instead of kicking my cone.
Just a quick kicking my cones, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once again, I have to prove how big of an idiot I can be sometimes.
Oh, no.
I was
Again?
Yes, again. It happens every time. I have to make a fool of myself. I was out on my porch last night after the police officer came by, and I was measuring the hutch
Yeah.
to see if it would fit where I wanted it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like dark. I was measuring in the dark,
Yeah.
like expecting I could figure out how big it was. The police officer walks by, and he's like, do you need a light? And he comes up and he shines his flashlight down for me. I was
Did
like,
he have the mag light?
yeah,
Like the
you know,
big
like,
one?
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so. But
Classic. Was he a very nice officer, or did
Oh,
he come?
yeah.
Did he arrest you? And
he did. he arrested me for measuring things in the dark. Yeah.
But then he saw your porch, and he was like, "Look at all these illicit, look at all this contraband that's scattered around."
Yeah. He maybe thought it was a little suspicious when they knocked on the door, and I just like squeezed out in a little slit of the door and slammed it. But it's because the dogs are barking.
Yeah.
Well, a bunch of smoke comes out. Yeah.
I'm always a little.
bunch
Okay.
of
You got like
Needles.
Cheech and Chong's album.
Yeah,
playing inside there. Needles just pour
Yeah,
out of the
yeah,
house.
yeah,
I would hope you would get arrested.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, what? Okay, come on. You're going to jail.
I'm always a little worried about that. Like, I've seen enough of those cop shows where they like pull over, like, "Oh, we'll see, help this guy change his tire," and they're like, "Sir, do you mind if I search your vehicle?" Like, sure. You know?
Or not even search. I've seen them where the guy's like, "Yeah, you just you can undo the trunk where the spare tire is. You just hit it right there." He looks in, he's like, "You got needles everywhere."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Hide that stuff.
Yeah.
It's usually hidden in plain sight.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely.
so- well, I'm sorry I was eavesdropping
Yeah,
on you
of
guys.
course, of course.
But I'm so glad you didn't get blowed up.
No,
Yeah,
it was
real
a little
glad.
worrisome
Blown up.
for a bit. I was like, I wonder if I should pack my stuff up.
Yeah.
I thought it was the propane tank
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
on your grill.
Yeah.
Somebody walked by, opened it up or something.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
seems like just a cretin thing to do.
And
Yeah.
that worried me too. When we were going to Foreman, I was thinking the whole time, I was like, somebody's out to get me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Somebody keeps cutting through your yard.
Yeah.
They keep messing with your propane tank on your grill.
Yeah, why are you making so many enemies?
I don't know. I don't
Stealing
know.
your cigarette butts.
Oh.
Hey, I would not be surprised.
Yeah. It'd
Yeah.
be actually a help.
Yeah.
Clear it out.
Yeah, exactly. I will say though, like after, I was taking a gander at the hutch and measuring it, I was thinking I could remember it in my brain. The cop comes up, shines his light down. I'm like, thank you. Go back inside, completely forgot the measurements.
Yeah,
I
of
had to
course.
wait until he walked around
Yeah,
the house
yeah,
where he
you're
couldn't
left.
see me, then go back out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Measure.
Yeah.
Awkward situations we put ourselves in.
I know.
Yeah.
I just, I could go hide in a hole for a little while.
I mean, you could have just went back out and been like, "Well, I need it in centimeters." So,
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
I had a bit of an awkward moment yesterday where I realized, I don't know, maybe I'm totally wrong on this. I could be totally wrong, but I was picking up a prescription from Pruitt's Pharmacy. Very nice people over there. But I was waiting in line, and I was like looking. I don't think you're supposed to like look into the pharmacy. You know what I mean? Like I was like looking
Well,
into it.
You got to be careful if one of the pharmacy or the techs catch you.
Yeah.
They always give you that death glare. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I got that. They're very nice over there. Okay,
sure,
but
sure.
they're very nice. So I don't blame them at
But
all.
professional,
for this.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very professional. And I'm standing there. I'm looking. I don't know why I'm looking into the pharmacy. I'm trying to like zoom in and be like,
What is
well,
that?
what's that? What's
Yeah.
that there? And it was like, can I help you,
Yeah.
sir? Yeah. And I was like, yes, please, picking up a prescription for, and they're like, oh, okay.
Like,
But,
no, I'll
like,
help myself. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
No, I'm just casing the joint.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of felt like I was doing something wrong there. I didn't
Yeah.
realize until they like kind of called out at me.
I don't know if I've ever gotten anything from a pharmacy until with Mariah. And
Yeah.
then Caitlin has had a couple of things where I've had to go run to her. Yeah, it's awkward. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where to put my hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just standing there. I feel like I don't want somebody to think I'm there just I've got the hydrocodone.
Yeah.
The Loratabs.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
For me.
I don't like going and picking up prescriptions when I'm sick because you're standing in line, and usually where I go, there's a lot of people in line, and and you're coughing and sneezing. And
Yeah.
I swear I don't have COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I definitely I was the pharmacy I go to. It's not my choice to go to this one, okay? But it's my wife's for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they had something like on a table, like somebody else's prescription on the table, and I was just kind of looking down, looking around. It's taking forever back there.
Yeah.
And at this point, they're like waiting for someone to read the instructions that are on the bottle to
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
in case I don't know how to read.
Yeah.
Because and they do that. Like at this one, he'll just be like, it says here 1 tab every 10 hours or something.
Yeah.
And and this is going to taste gross. all
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to be really nasty.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you didn't even tell me? I would
When you're
have.
getting your consultation,
Yeah,
you know,
I get
you get
New
you get a
prescriptions.
consultation.
Yes. I find it very handy.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but I've never had them do anything more than just read the bottle.
Yeah,
off to
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Or spoil the whole fun of discovering myself how nasty the cough
Right,
syrup
right,
is,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
Because you're always kind of like, you know, can I take this? Should I take this with food? And they're like, you know, reading it. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, half a sandwich. Just
Don't finish that thing.
yeah, or half a banana, not the whole thing.
Yeah,
all right? Just play it safe.
Oh, my
You just
But
in
yeah.
the pharmacy line, eyes forward, step forward. Don't be, you know, nosing. Don't be nosy in the
Yeah, it's
pharmacy.
like the
Yeah.
soup line at,
Yeah.
in Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
I get up to, I'm looking around, I see that prescription bag, and I get the, and it's one of the looking right at me, and they snatch it. I'm like, I wasn't going to steal it or anything.
Oh my gosh.
So you left it there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Society has to walk as slow as its slowest member.
Yeah. that's
So
true.
they have to just assume everybody is out there trying to steal a bag of heart medication or something, hoping
Yeah,
that
probably.
it does something for them.
Oh, good.
You know, and then like what? Listen, out there, pharmacists out there. Again, you guys do a great job. Not, but what takes so long? What is that? Like it's like you get up there and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll have that ready in 40 minutes." I'm like,
Yeah.
"It's been 30," you know, and it's like,
Okay.
can't you just fire it together real quick? It's like it's not that easy.
I can
all
tell
right?
you why it takes so long.
Why.
They got a bottle here.
Yeah.
They got tweezers here, and they go 1, 2, 3. Oh, what was I at? I got to
Yeah,
dump the
yeah.
bottle out. I got to start all over again.
I've
And-
done experiments. We've all been really sick the past few months. I've
Yeah.
had a lot of antibiotics, and the particular pharmacy that I go to, it gets sent over right away from the doctor. If I go there, like maybe 30 minutes later in person and go picking up a prescription, they're like, "Oh, it's not ready yet. It'll be 30 minutes."
Yeah.
It's always 30 minutes. If I wait to get a text alert, it'll be like 2 to 3 hours, if not the next day that they get it. So you have to go in
Yeah.
and remind them
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're waiting for a
Hey,
prescription.
by the way,
yeah.
yeah,
I do like this one, Chester Barber's pharmacy just down the road here. He's got the robot. You know, if it's cool to see in action. Yeah,
Oh.
like it just fills prescriptions and stuff.
Oh,
which is
that's cool.
Terminating your prescription. It does it so fast,
and it has a
it's-
flamethrower on it, like in case.
and laser eyes.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, and it's with a cyborg eye.
Yeah, yeah.
But that thing is cool and it's fast and it's accurate. You know, it doesn't need to
Neat.
recount a
Yeah,
bottle
yeah.
of pills or anything like
Yeah.
that. So I got to see it in action when he first introduced it, and a couple times since.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Why is the pharmacist always so tall? That's
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh, they're
Jen-
raised up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Jenny hates that.
Let me guess, a Seinfeld
yeah, yeah, yeah.
reference?
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
isn't it? So they can look down at you.
Here
the
to
whole
get
time.
my prescription. All right, but you wait down there. Only I can be up here.
I had a pharmacist that looked like Robert Downey Jr. once.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always found pharmacists to be,
Attractive
pretty
lot?
attractive people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
I know a few. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Don't just eyes forward at the old in the old pharmacy line. We got to do the weather. Brought
Okay.
to you by Horatio State Bank.
Have you ever thought about making the switch to Horatio State Bank but didn't want to go through the hassle of making the change? New technology makes it easier than ever for us to help you make the switch. We make it quick, comfortable, and hassle-free. Talk to us about switching if it's time for a change. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country weather.
All right, taking a look at the weather forecast for today. We're looking at sunny skies with a high near 58. Light west winds increasing to about 10 miles per hour through the morning and afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 33. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 63. And again, those winds picking up a bit through the afternoon. Friday night, a low of 49. So temperatures getting back up there a little bit. Of course, we got a low of 33 tonight. The low, it's currently 30 degrees right now, so my car was covered in frost.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
I know Greg's not here, but I got one word for you. Cold.
Cold. Yeah, that's right. Saturday now downgraded to a 20% chance of showers. Partly sunny with a high near 66. Saturday night, no chance of showers. Sunday, no chance of showers. And that's pretty much the trend all the way as far as I can see through Wednesday. We've got highs in the low 60s
Love
and
it.
lows in the mid 30s.
What's with that? National Weather Service, like yesterday, was just like, nah, bro, it's going to rain like every day this week and stuff. And now they're like, psych.
Yeah.
What's yeah.
It's like
The things just change so quickly.
Is it Patrick Swayze in Point Break?
I almost sent you guys
Oh, God.
I almost sent you guys a text this morning to let you know there's frost on the windows.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if that would have helped anybody.
No, I knew.
Yeah.
First time I've had frost on my windows all year.
Really?
Yeah. They're not even those super cold days. I guess because we always park under this tree, and it finally it's this oak tree finally lost like all its leaves the other day.
Yeah.
So I guess it was protecting the truck from being
Makes
frosty.
sense.
My carport, if you park under it, no frost.
No frost.
No frost.
I don't park under the carport.
Yeah, me either. Unfortunately.
Well, not
Maybe
anymore,
you use
huh?
yours. No,
Yours
yeah.
been usurped.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing the
Usurped.
gentlemanly thing.
Yes, you are.
Little lady, let her have it.
Yeah. She's got some health things going on right now. So last night, just getting, and now the baby has a fever again. So trying to put him to bed last night was, it was like a really concerted effort that time. It was like, okay, you go get the thing, you go get the outfit. I'm gonna grab the swaddle. We're gonna have it all ready. I'm gonna feed him 2 ounces just so he doesn't. We already fed him 6 an hour ago, but I'm gonna go ahead and feed him 2 more right now. So I fed him and then I changed him, wrapped him up and threw him in there. Like I was like, shh, don't even talk. No talking in the house now for the rest of the night.
So when do baby fevers become like a concern, like to the point where you have to take them to the doctor or like hospital or something?
I'm sure most people just do it immediately.
Yeah.
But we
I
did it.
read.
Yeah.
Okay, I read a lot of things, and the thing that I saw averaging, and like I said to anybody listening, don't take my word for it. Everybody's got to do this differently. But what I read was about 104.4,
Wow.
which is
I
had 103 fever at one point, like when I had COVID last year. Man, I was like delirious.
Yeah.
So 104 seems high, but I guess for a baby, it's not that bad.
They run hot.
They run hot, a little hot. But I read this on the American Pediatric Association. It says once it gets above like that 104.2 or 104.4, time to take them to the ER.
Yeah.
If they're sustaining that for a while. But
Right.
Mariah got up to like 104.2 is the highest fever that we've ever seen her have. But we immediately put her like in a cold bath, gave her fever reducer. Within like an hour, it was like 99.5 or something.
Right.
Way, way, way less.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things. It's especially right now with no hospital, with this hospital still not open in Sevier County. That there's a lot of things you can or there's a couple things you can do to reduce the fever in the amount of time that it would take you to drive to the nearest ER, where they're just probably going to do the same thing. You know?
Right.
And you got to remember, fever is some regards it's a good thing. That's your body burning. That's a response. It's not a symptom of the illness. That's a response of your body to burn out all the bad stuff.
Right.
So that's the highest, and it was incredibly scary. I mean, at that point we were like 0.1 degree away from like we got to go to the ER, but just cold bath, and that was the saddest thing in the world I've ever had to do with her. Is lower
Cold
her
bath.
into a cold bath. She was looking at me like so betrayed.
Poor thing. I read that it's also really important to see how they're behaving with a fever.
Yeah.
If they're like super lethargic and acting completely out of their normal, range
Not
or whatever.
eating and,
then you should really be concerned. But if they have a high fever and they're just kind of, I don't know.
And that's how she's been every time she got a fever. Is just like business as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the only one worried about it is us.
Yeah.
You know?
That's he was like 100.9, so nothing too crazy to worry about, but it was on my mind. Yeah, so I'm like trying to get him to bed, and I'm changing him, and he's laughing, and I'm like, stop that, stop laughing. So it's not time for that right now. Go to bed.
But yeah, it's kind of the way it was for us. It was all fun and games for the first 3 months when she caught her cold, and then it's just been one thing. I mean, she's had RSV, she's had COVID, a couple of other little colds and stuff here and there. It's just always a runny nose right now. But I guess that's normal. Like I was reading, like a baby in his first year might have like 10 or 12 different things, viral infections go on,
Yeah, I think the average is when they're in daycare, they pick up like 2 different viruses / bacteria a month.
A month.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So, and that, like I said, that's when things just got that was the biggest stress for us, you know, was when the baby started getting sick. And then, of course, we don't know what we're doing. And you go online, you read a million different things, you know. Thing is,
well, I lowered him into a garlic bath, and that seemed to...
Taped onions to their feet.
covered them in butter, and now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
No, I'm guessing he's now just has a fever until he's like 3. That's like what I'm assuming. He's just going to be sick until he's about 3 years old, and then maybe
get him in some daycare, and then it's and then Katie bar the doors.
Yeah. But when do you get into daycare? Like, you know, I'm like worried about that. I'm like, should I be having him in daycare right now? You know, like unless he does, if he doesn't, if you know,
if you don't have to, no.
Yeah.
You know,
I heard about another kid that's going to like that's you know about the same age. Yeah, going to daycare. I was like, seems a little young, but who knows?
Yeah, it's just dependent on the parents, right? I mean, not everybody can take a lot of time off, so
Right.
you know, maternity leaves up. It's time to go.
Yeah, it's true.
Ship them off.
Yeah.
I'd say if the little lady wait as long as you can.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
at some point, obviously, like by 2, you know, they
Yeah.
should be in daycare or something.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Just keep him
Or
home.
preschool.
Get your social skills.
Keep him home till he's about 12. And push him out into the world.
I've had dogs with fevers.
I hear that can happen.
Dogs?
Yeah.
It does happen, yeah. They run a little hotter than us, and you gotta put the thermometer up where the sun don't shine.
Yeah.
Same
So
with the baby.
Yes,
That's the only people we do that to here in America. Dogs and babies.
Yeah.
That's the only people who we
Dogs
take their
aren't
temperature
people.
like that. Anybody who just basically can't say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, they can't really consent to it.
We have one of these, like, you put it up to the head and read the fever, and it is just, I mean, it reads the same exact thing that the other direction does.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of more leaning towards just that thing on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nowadays. It's a little less scarring.
Yeah.
You know?
Invasive.
Well, they
Invasive.
throughout their whole lives in Europe, they use the old. They use the old inserter there.
Even
And
when
it's
they're
like,
adults?
Oh yeah,
They're a weird bunch over there.
I must take my temperature. You know, can you hold this? Like,
Like right at the dinner table?
yeah. Oh, excuse me.
You checked 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm making sure. I don't know what accent that is.
Oh,
It's
yikes.
like a Russian guy who's lived
Yeah.
in France
Yeah,
for 10 years or something.
Temperature.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. No, here it's just dogs and babies. That's it.
Yeah. I feel like under the tongue's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
But we used to do it under the armpit too, right?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
That one's probably not as accurate. I don't know.
It's hot under there.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like your baby has a fever and he smells. Yeah, you can't take a dog or a baby and go, here, put this under your tongue.
Yeah.
No,
True.
No, it doesn't work. It's got to be that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I scared him. I scared him. I made him cry the other night by trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a moment where I was like, oh, no, don't just I was that's when I was changing. I told you guys he had 2 incidents where
Yes.
he did the old fire hose trick there.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time it happened, it was because I was playing with him too much while I was changing. I was like tickling him and like peekabooing him, and he was laughing. He was having the time of his life. And then he did that, and I was like, "What'd you do that for?" Like I wasn't angry. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like angry Jerry Seinfeld at him,
Yeah.
and he just went like he just went like that. And I was like, no. Trying to tickle him and pick him up, and
goodness.
Wow.
I was like, oh man, sensitive.
do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mine's, I realize, is afraid of beards. Mariah does not like bearded people, women or
Interesting.
men. Jay Lindley came last time he came over. She saw him, and I took her and let Jay really wanted to hold her, and as soon as he was holding her, she just started wailing and was looking at his beard the whole time, just
Interesting.
confused on what that was.
Yeah.
And then I had a buddy come over last night, and he's got a big old beard, and she and he's held her a bunch of times when she was littler, but
Yeah.
last night he held her, and she just started screaming and crying and just looking at the beard again. was like, well, buddy, I guess you're going to shave.
Yeah, no
trust-
kidding.
No trust of the beards. Okay.
That's
All right.
interesting.
That beard's ridiculous. It needs
Yeah,
it needs
to go.
It needs to go. So,
Yeah, Greg.
maybe Mariah says Mariah says the things the rest of us are too afraid to say.
Yeah, that's right. No, I felt horrible when I made him cry.
Yeah.
It's like when you like probably pummel a little brother a little too much, and you're like, hey, I don't know, it's fine, it's fine.
It's not the first time you're going to make him cry.
Yeah,
Or sorry, not
no.
the last time, I mean.
That locked it in. I'm his first, jerk.
Yeah.
Like
Way to go.
I'm the first one.
Should be your dad, though, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a jerk that loves you.
Yeah. I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fundraiser that we have going on. Greg's Please Shave January. He's not shaving right now, and it's a mess. So we are raising money right now. I'm putting $100 in there. Jen put some money in there. Patrick's going to put some money in there, and you are listening out there are more than welcome to come put money in the bucket.
Yeah.
It's going to go to the hospital foundation, the Sevier County Medical Center Foundation, which does good things around here in Sevier County. And whatever we put in there, Greg's going to match it. So
We got to put a good amount in.
we got to put a good amount in, within reason. He said
He's retired
He's
and
not
stuff,
about to be
kinda,
doing like 10 grand. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't
Right,
want to
right.
see him just roving mad through the streets.
No,
He's
cashing in his IRAs and stuff.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like 250, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
A little more even.
I'd love if we could reach like 300 or
Yeah,
something. And then
for
he
sure.
matches it, and then we donate it all. So it's a spur of the moment, random fundraiser we're doing.
I like
So
it.
We got a bucket up front here at the radio station, so come on by, drop off a donation. Greatly appreciated.
I can't wait to see that beard on January
Yes,
31st.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm
about
pretty
it.
excited, yeah. We could have done this in November, but whatever.
Yeah. I love that he's willing to do this.
Yeah.
I notice a lot of men. It'd be like if somebody asked you to shave your beard, you'd be
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
So
For
it's
charity, maybe.
really.
Sure.
Well, it's not you'd be asking Tyler to take away something from
Yeah.
himself. For
yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
he might. I don't know. At the end of
may
the month,
stick
he
with
may
it.
be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Rugged
And-
look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Good point.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right.
Got a biker. You get that big long,
Yeah, yeah.
like, cone
Yeah, it could be
beard.
very
you know?
fitting.
Yeah, real shaped and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Help us out. Let's see how much we can raise for that cause there. We're going to get into it. It's time for your 6:30 block and all the things that go with that. Ag Vantage Report and the rest. We'll be back in just a few minutes. It's the Brew Crew.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. December corn at 6.84 even, up 5 3/4, with March corn at 6.90, up 5 1/2. November soybeans at 13.91 1/2, up 19, with January soybeans at 14 even, up 17 1/4. December wheat at 8.49 1/4, up 8, with March wheat at 8.68, up 8 1/2. December cotton at 77.40, down 89. March cotton at 77.26, down 71. November rice at 16.45, down 3 1/2 cents. January rice at 16.81, down 2 1/2. Moving on to livestock now. October live cattle 149.77 1/2, up 42 1/2. With December live cattle 151.67 1/2, up 32 1/2. October feeder cattle 175.57 1/2, up 35. November feeder cattle 177.55, down 52 1/2. December lane hogs 87.02 1/2, down 35. With February hogs at 89.10, up 10. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update. And I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Because the challenges you face are getting bigger every year, BASF is committed to helping with more than boots on the ground. We're committed to boots in the mud, boots on the steps of your truck, your tractor, your combine, the linoleum tiles of your coffee shop, the concrete of your co-op, the gravel in your shed. So we can listen, learn firsthand, help right now to ensure success. BASF, helping you do the biggest job on earth.
Seed Innovation Protection Alliance seed company members invest 15% of sales into new seed innovations for your cereal acres. Check the bag for certified seed or single-use agreement restrictions so you don't step over the line. Or talk to your seed dealer. Plant breeders develop better, stronger genetics for your farm. So let's reinvest together to improve yields and quality. Without your patronage and trust, seed companies wouldn't be able to continually develop new genetics, traits, seed treatments, and other innovations to meet your needs.
At the sale on Saturday, December 17th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 1,035 head of cattle on the yard. Number 1 steers under 300 pounds sold from $195 to a high of $230. 3 to 4 weight steers ranged from $190 to a high of $220. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $190 to a high of $217. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from $175 to $195. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from $160 to $177. 7 to 8 weight steers brought $155 to $168, and over 800-pound steers ranged from $145 to $160. Number 1 heifers under 300 pounds brought $185 to a high of $200. 3 to 4 weight heifers sold from $175 to $190. 4 to 5 weight heifers ranged from $170 to $180. 5 to 6 weight heifers brought $160 to $185. 6 to 7 weight heifers sold from $150 to $165. 7 to 8 weight heifers ranged from $140 to $158, and over 800-pound heifers brought $130 to $145. Packer cows sold from $28 to $75. Packer bulls ranged from $75 to $106. Stocker cows brought $750 to $1375. Cow-calf pairs brought $950 to $1,700. Replacement heifers, 450 to 600 pounds, sold from 150 to 185. Bottle calves ranged from 100 to 270, and horses brought 75 to a high of 300. And that's the report from the sale Saturday, December 17th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. The folks at J&J, thank you for your patronage in 2022, and we look forward to serving you in 2023. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
You know, a whole lot of folks are tired of the ridiculous prices of feed, fertilizer, and pretty much all supplies that have to do with farming. Unless, of course, you're a customer at Davis Feed Company. You see, at Davis Feed Company, we keep prices as low as possible. Because we're farmers too, and we understand. So stop going to the big store where they treat you like a number, and come to Davis Feed, where we treat you like one of the gang.
When you're looking for prompt and accurate service for all your closing, abstracting, and title work, Mark Jackson with Jackson Title is who you're looking for. Mark has over 25 years experience serving in real estate, abstracting, and closing work. Jackson Title serves the Kdqn, Ashdown, Horatio, and Murfreesboro areas. Locally owned and a proud supporter of our local youth football. Visit JacksonTitleCompany.com. Stop by any of their locations or give Mark a call today at 870-642-2222. It's Jackson Title Company.
D&S Carpets in Ashdown and Nashville are more than just a flooring specialty store. They're experts in sales and design and will help you find the perfect floor for how you live. D&S features and installs carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, and tile. They even install custom showers and backsplashes. They take pride in selling a complete package of services, which includes the very important process of installing your floor in a quick and professional manner. Their large selection, quality, and value make them the best choice for flooring in our area. D&S Carpets, 1380 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown and 807 Vine Street in Nashville.
Does driving your vehicle feel like a very awkward song and dance? You try to steer left, your car veers right. 1 minute you're driving in your lane, the next you're drifting over into oncoming traffic. Chances are it's either your cheapo tires or your alignment. Lucky for you, Tires Plus has name brand tires like Michelin and BF Goodrich. They also provide tire balance, rotation, and front end alignment. So don't wait. Replace those cheapo tires with a pair of Michelin or BF Goodrich tires from Tires Plus and Kdqn, and you'll be doing a smooth line dance all the way to your destination.
Clothes, dresses, shoes, flowers, and decorations. Oh my! Paulita's Mexican store at 110 West Stillwell Avenue in Kdqn is your perfect destination if you're planning any kind of social gathering, such as weddings, baby showers, baptisms, communions, quinceañeras, and so much more. Formal wear for men and women. Build your own decorations or use one of Miss Paulita's extravagant rental arrangements. Plan a gift basket, shop for some toys, and if you have a child that loves dressing up, they even custom make special bows and other hair ornaments. Remember, Paulita's Mexican store, everything you need for your next party.
That's right. We are back live, Kdqn 92.1. Make sure to go to our Facebook Live. If you like, share, comment, you're going to be put into the drawing to win something awesome tomorrow. And I do mean awesome. We decided what we're going to do. And let me just say this. This will be you're going to get something you've never tried before. Guaranteed. Something you've never tried before. That's the only hint I'm going to give out. And it's, let me just say, it's delicious. And you're going to be very happy if you go and like, share, comment on our video, and and get eligible to be drawn for that tomorrow. We actually got tons of stuff coming up in the very near future as far as giveaways and stuff. I know we're going to be starting football squares here pretty soon. I think we're going to give away the first square on the 16th, I believe. So, yeah, that's looking correct. So, not much more time before we get into your football squares. We got your sweetheart of a giveaway as well going on. The Morning Brew Valentine's giveaway starting February 6th.
Exciting.
Yes. So that should be pretty fun.
Football squares, always huge.
Yeah, football squares is one of my favorites for show.
Some big winners.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Whoa.
Okay.
This is Jen's bringing this in for pro tips, by the way.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Dude, did you bring enough for everyone?
I did.
All right.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
On Facebook Live, Bubba Norris, John Baldwin, Vox Poe, Christian Clark, JJ Lopez. Good morning to all of you guys. I was just talking about the Facebook Live giveaway, what we discussed.
Yes.
You're going to want to do that.
Yep.
Trust me, it's nothing huge.
No.
But it's going to be something that you've never tried before, guaranteed.
Yeah, and we're building a little basket around it.
Yeah, so very excited for that. Apart from that, I suppose we should just go ahead and get into it.
Might as well.
Your new segment, Jen's Pro Tips. It's brought to you by Harris Drug and Gifts, your locally owned and family-run pharmacy and gift and drugstore for over 50 years. So I'm going to play this brief spot, and then we'll get right into Jen's Pro Tips.
Getting gifts is great if you get what you want. If you don't, it can be a little awkward and time consuming. You either keep it and you never use it, or you try and exchange it, which is not always so easy without a receipt. Save yourself the hassle. Set up a gift registry with Harris Drug and Gifts in historic downtown Kdqn. With Gift Registry at Harris Drug, you pick out exactly what you want and make it easy for your friends and family to pick out a gift they know you'll love. Breezy peasy. Gift giving made easy. That's Harris Drug and Gifts, downtown Kdqn.
All right, we're back. Jen's Pro Tips, Jacob Taylor on Facebook Live. Is it still alive? It is not still alive.
It is not.
Some ingredients of it may have lived once or came from a living thing.
Yes,
but,
it's not my tarantula.
No, it's not your tarantula. Have fun. Munch on that. All right. What do we got for our pro tips today, Jennifer?
I wanted it to be baking related.
Baking related.
You know, I love baking. And sometimes when I'm in a rush and I don't have time to make my own cake batter or cupcake batter, I get the box stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was thinking, how can I spruce up boxed cake mix? Because it can be pretty bland, right? So I did some Googling and I found a way to spruce it up. And I brought in just the regular box mix, and then I brought in cupcakes where I spruced it up. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So what I did, this particular cake batter calls for 1 cup of water, half a cup of oil, and 3 eggs. That's it. So what I did for my spruced up version is I replaced the water with milk, replaced the vegetable oil with salted butter.
Salted butter.
And with the eggs, I kept the eggs the same, except I added 1 extra egg yolk.
Oh.
Okay. And so I made these 2 batches.
Yolk.
And I was really expecting something heavenly.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
We're sprucing it up. They taste exactly the same.
Oh, really?
They look a little different. The one that I spruced up with the substitutions was a little thicker, a little spongier. But otherwise, honestly, yeah, they just turned out the same.
So that's your pro tip.
That was my pro tip. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess, if you don't have vegetable oil, but you have butter, you can replace it with butter.
Right.
Or vice versa. If you don't have running water, but you have milk,
Yeah.
you can use the milk.
Okay.
Yeah. But I will say, you should always add an extra egg yolk. I think that's what made it a little spongier.
Oh, a little spongier. It's super moist.
Yes.
That is the brand.
It is super moist cake
super
mix.
Moist cake mix.
Now, I guess maybe in the future, I'll try it on different brands.
In the future?
Yeah, in the future. Maybe like different, what flavors? Like chocolate, maybe?
Sure,
I don't know. But honestly, I was expecting something kind of substantial.
Mm-hmm.
They look the same. They taste the same.
Yeah. So I'm meant to put cake in my mouth
If you want.
at this
yeah.
hour.
Let's see if you can tell a
It's
difference.
actually not any different. During the 6:30 Ag Vantage report, I actually go in the back and just eat a lot of cake. So this one is the reg. This is the...
That's, the one in the blue is what I spruced up. Remember, I replaced water with milk, oil with butter, melted butter.
Yeah.
And an extra egg yolk.
If you can see on Facebook Live, this is quite jiggly.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Jell-O.
Yes.
Almost. All right, so here we go. I'm going to try the OG first.
Yeah.
So this is the normal cake mix. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not super moist.
No. Huh. Maybe the other one will be.
Yeah. All right, here's Jen's hyped up version.
Mm-hmm.
That is better. It's
You can
better.
tell a difference?
I can totally tell a difference.
Oh, okay.
It's way smoother.
Smoother.
Mhm.
Is it a little spongier?
It is.
Would you say? Yeah. Okay.
It's richer.
Yes. Yeah. That would
I
be.
can eat that one all day long.
Mhm.
That one I'd probably have to stop myself at one.
Yeah. I would bet you that's the extra egg yolk in there too.
Extra egg
and
yolk.
and butter
It's
and milk.
delicious either way.
Yes.
That you can do pro tips like this every day.
Absolutely. Got plenty of them.
That's delicious.
Yes. And I see Vox Post says add pudding mix. I have done that before. Again, don't really see a big difference with those things. But
No?
it could be just the way that I'm making them, maybe not correctly, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's delicious no matter what.
Mhm.
Did you bring a bunch? Did you bring enough for the class?
Yeah. I mean, I brought enough for this morning. The rest of them are still sitting at home because I didn't have a way to transport them.
Oh, I see. Well, that's delicious.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
spruce up your cake mix.
Just a little bit.
Extra egg yolk.
One extra egg yolk. Yep.
Milk instead of water.
Milk instead of water. And
Although you're saying it doesn't really make a difference, but I think I taste the difference between
yeah,
those.
yeah. I think my husband noticed a slight difference as well.
Yeah.
So there's other ways that you can spruce up your cake mixes. Obviously, you can put stuff in them. You can add extra vanilla.
Bacon?
You can put bacon in them. That sounds delicious.
I don't know
actually.
why that sounds. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. You can actually the pudding mix is a good idea too. You can see how it turns out, but you can actually get cake mixes with the pudding mix already in them.
Ah, yes, yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much my pro
That's
tip
your pro
today.
tip.
You can,
I like it.
Yeah, you can swap out some of these things and
Experiment.
experiment.
You know,
yes.
isn't that what baking is all about? But then again, you could ruin something pretty easily, right?
Yeah.
With the baking.
It's all experimenting.
Yeah, I've never baked a thing in my life. I've baked meat.
Yeah.
I've baked fries.
You should try making a cake one day.
Oh, I'm gonna make a cake.
Yeah.
And bring it in and see. But I'm not gonna use no box of stuff. I want to
Do it from scratch?
because that's. I mean, I believe if I followed the directions on that, it would come out adequate.
Yes.
You know, I need to make my own mix. That's really hard, isn't it?
It's not.
No.
No. All
Okay.
you really need is flour, sugar, eggs, oil or butter, probably like baking powder. I don't
Yeah.
remember. It's been a while since I've made
Right.
homemade cupcakes. But
Right.
Yeah.
Do I have
one of them
chocolate
in-
on me?
Nope.
Okay. I feel like I have chocolate all over me.
No. But
Yeah.
this is like it's like having a blank canvas, you know?
Yeah.
You get it all mixed in, you're like, what can I do to spruce it up?
Very nice.
Use your imagination.
Spruce up your cake mix with various different things is
Yeah.
Jen's pro tip.
Yeah.
Look it up online or just experiment at your own leisure.
Yeah, but honestly, at the end of the day, if you don't feel like doing the substitutions, it still works.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There you go.
I love this though because I have long looked at the directions. I was listening in from another room. Long looked at eavesdropping again, but looked at the directions and been like, I want to do my own thing with it. You know, I'm a rebel.
Yeah.
You know, without a cause.
Yeah, yeah.
And my cause should be changing up the ingredients on some Betty Crocker recipe.
Absolutely.
You ever baked a cake or something?
I have.
You have?
Once.
Any good?
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah?
Red velvet cake.
Nice.
Oh.
Did- From scratch?
It was from scratch.
That's really
Yes.
impressive.
It was when my wife, she was just my side thing at the time. It was a long time ago. But it was our 1 month being together.
Don't say that. Do you know the import of that expression?
I know. She was just my sweet thing.
Okay, yeah.
my sweet thing. It
Your
was
main squeeze.
Yeah, it was our 1 month together.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to impress her and stuff, so I grilled up some salmon with a nice rice pilaf bed, and then I made a red velvet cake from scratch, dude. Just blew her mind. You know, I've never done it since.
Yeah, exactly. That type of stuff falls off quickly in a relationship.
does,
Just like
doesn't it?
back
Yeah.
rubs.
Well, back rubs
Yeah.
definitely.
Back rubs.
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
honey.
Remember the
The
last time I
first
got one of
month you got?
No, I can't remember the last time I got one of those.
You're supposed to give as the man, like like the
What?
man. Yes, the
You
man.
listening, Kyle?
Well, not when you're married.
Oh.
No, that's not part of the deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
When
what are you
you're
doing?
on
Ow.
your
Yeah, exactly.
first of all, on your first date, you're not you at all. At all. Like you're not you at all. You're just an amalgam, a mishmash of
All the greatest men in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Every movie you've watched, every John Cusack movie, and all this is like, oh yeah, I actually prefer giving back rubs.
Yeah.
And then you like give two, and then you're locked in.
Yeah.
I
like that. You're like Anthony Bourdain alongside Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Like you do your own stunts.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But you're good at cooking as well.
Yeah.
You're also like who's a real Tucci. He seems like he's
Yes.
a real sensitive guy.
Yeah.
But then, like, you might catch yourself caught up a few months later, where you're like, "You said on our first date you really like those." I was like, "Did I? Did I say that? That was not right. That was
change of heart.
Yeah,
I
was lying.
My husband on our first date was definitely himself because he yelled at somebody.
Oh,
So I
didn't
know.
even think
Never
for a
seen him
second.
yell at anybody.
I know. I am. Okay, for the pro tips, I wanted to add one more thing. If you really want to impress somebody and you're using box cakes mix, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. But maybe instead of getting the pre-made frosting, spend some time making your own buttercream frosting because it's so easy. And again, it's a blank canvas.
Could you imagine baking a cake for your new girl, and she's like, "You use boxed," like, and you're like,
Same
"I want,"
thing.
I was trying to do something nice.
Yeah.
Well, don't next time.
No.
Well, moths were in it. I don't know if you know. Every piece was just full of moths.
Yes. And Chance Lambeth, no, do not use pet milk
Pet
in the
milk.
cake mix.
Yeah, a little gecko milk or something. All right, it's time. We got to get into your genuine RV power trivia. We'll be right back.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your master tobacco settlement dollars at work.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
All right, we're back live, KDQN 92.1, and it's time for your Genuine RV Power Trivia. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. Go there for all your power sports needs. GenuineRV.com. All right, it's powerful trivia. It's taken over. I'm consumed by the power. Sorry.
Yes.
642-2190. That's the number to call. Jen's going to read a question. She very much is excited for this one.
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
If you get it correct or Facebook saves your life, you get yourself breakfast and a car wash token. What up, Christy Katzer? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mm.
All right. I'm
Y'all
gonna
got any of them onion rings?
Mm.
Those onion rings are so good. Deep fried mushrooms, too.
Mm.
You bite into it, and it's just an explosion of butter into your...
Stop it.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah. I put them on my burger.
Yeah.
I took the top off the burger and put the deep fried mushrooms on it and then smashed it closed
Why
and ate
not?
it. Yeah.
Sounds heavenly.
Anyway, it's time. Let's get that question, Jennifer.
All right, I'm going to start off a little vague here. Over half of Americans like this product, but they're particularly hated by most states. I'm going to start over, okay?
All right, let's get it again, dude. You're consumed by the power.
Yeah. Over half of Americans like this product, but they're particularly hated by the most states. What is it?
Huh.
So, in a study, the most states hated this item, but over half of Americans like it.
Oh. Okay.
My brain hurts.
Are you channeling Jay Lindley? All right. Let's get into it. Here is the first caller. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Lottery tickets?
Not lottery tickets.
That's a good answer. I'm going to go with life insurance.
Not life insurance.
Can I have the question one more time?
Over half of Americans like this product, but they're particularly hated by the most states.
So states hate them. We like them.
Is it?
Oh, I know what it is now.
Is it beer?
It's not beer.
Okay. Well, Rick
Good
Pruitt,
answer.
you can feel free to call back. I cannot save your life like that, or cannot give you an extra answer. All right. So here we go to the phone lines. Let's see if they can make sense of this. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Tax returns.
What is it again? Sorry.
Tax returns.
Oh, tax returns.
Good
That's a
answer.
great answer.
Not tax returns.
Not tax returns. I'm going to go with hair coloring products.
Not hair coloring products.
It's fireworks.
Not fireworks.
Oh,
no.
Okay. Sorry. Alcohol, says Tanya Martinez.
No, not alcohol,
Not
but
alcohol.
we're getting a little closer
Okay.
with the beer and alcohol.
Okay. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Radar detectors.
Not radar
Hey,
detectors.
that's a good answer.
That is a good answer.
Cigarettes.
Not cigarettes.
Is it medical marijuana?
Not medical
Oh, that's a good-
marijuana.
yeah.
Let me give you guys a little hint. It is a consumable.
It is a consumable. All right. Give me the question again.
Over half of Americans like this consumable, but they're particularly hated by the most states.
Yeah, so the most states.
Like state governments?
No, like states, like
Yeah.
people who were interviewed.
Now this is where it can make sense though a little bit, because maybe most of the states hate them, but then like California and
Exactly.
Texas, they all like it, you know, so
Exactly.
they have the most people,
Exactly,
you know, so
yeah.
they can override, you know, Delaware and whatever else.
Yeah, like government, right?
I poop on Delaware. I don't. There's something about Delaware I don't like.
Biden?
That's part of it.
All right. Over half of Americans like this consumable, but they're particularly hated by the most states. What is it? And it's something that you eat.
It's something that okay. Something that you eat.
Yeah.
642-2190. They do not like your question, Jennifer.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. To the phone lines, Rick Pruitt's really trying at it. What's your answer, sir?
Yeah. Because you can get 10 for 10 today. Tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, not tacos.
Taqueria El Paisano, best street tacos, as Greg would not say.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go with hamburgers.
Not hamburgers.
Cheeseburgers.
Not cheeseburgers.
What? Energy drinks?
Not energy drinks.
Not energy drinks. 642-2190. We really need somebody to call in and
All right,
nail
here,
this right now.
think of like what are the most hated foods? What do people like? Oh man, I really don't
I
like
don't
those.
hate any food. You know, I don't like tomatoes, but I don't have anything against them.
Mhm.
Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
How about Brussels sprouts?
Ooh, not Brussels sprouts. Close in size though. We're getting a little smaller.
Oh, I'm going to go with beans.
Not beans.
Keto?
Not keto.
Oh.
No.
Quinoa?
Not quinoa.
I
No.
don't get two answers. What are you
Yes.
doing? You cheater? I'm just looking at the national days. I guess it's not bird, is it? It's National Bird Day. So
No.
Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Spinach.
Oh, not spinach.
Onions?
Not onions.
Eggs?
Not eggs. Oh, you guys are so
Oysters?
close. No.
Hey,
No.
no, I'm reading Facebook Live. To the phone
What's a
lines.
hated food? All food is delicious.
Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Crawfish.
Crawfish.
Not crawfish.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with kale.
Not kale.
Balls of kale.
No.
Black licorice.
Oh no.
Ugh. All right, to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Corn.
Oh, not corn.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go
Corn
with.
built this nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to be the things. They're the little the asparagus.
Ah, no.
Patrick.
The other little things.
Peas.
Lima beans.
No.
She's getting upset. Like, just get it.
Can we have another hint?
To the phone lines.
Hey,
Good morning.
you find it on pizza.
You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
What was that?
You find it on pizza.
Olives.
Bingo. It's olives.
I was going to say mushrooms.
Oh.
Well, why do
Close.
states hate them? Why do state governments hate them? Does Asa Hutchinson?
Oh.
Does Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
13 out of the 50 states say that olives are the most hated out of their populations. But because there's other states, there's,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Californians
Sure.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got Chance Lambeth on the phone. He's a big winner on the day. You've been on a hot streak, my man.
Yeah. It's about time things change,
That's right.
Start going the right direction.
That's
for you.
right. I hope things get better. All right. You can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, just like that, Chance Lambeth.
Olive
Lambeth.
Oh,
Take a
man.
chance on some olives.
Well, I'm
I love
sorry.
olives, dude. Well, I don't like green olives.
See, I
I'm
like
not
the
a
green ones.
You
with
don't
that
like
little
the
red
black?
thing stuffed in it.
Yeah.
The black. Ugh, no.
No.
I mean, I'll eat them. I'm not going to pick them off a pizza. Don't get me
Right.
wrong. But like to just like my wife will just get like a can of them sometimes.
Oh,
Just-
so good.
Doop, 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 doop,
Yeah,
doop.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I won't do that.
I love them whole. I love them diced. I love them chopped.
I hate olives.
What? How's that possible? When I go to Subway, I tell them, I say, listen, all right,
Listen,
listen
I work
here.
for the radio.
I work for the radio. You better put enough olives on that. And they're like, okay. And they gingerly sprinkle. I say, hey, you decide whether we're going to be in the news tomorrow. I'm getting a patty of olives. I want a whole patty of them. I want it squished
Like
down.
an inch thick.
Yeah. Olives.
Disturbing. Did you? Okay, let me. Let me read these quick little things from the summary here. The most hated food in the U.S. is olives, being named by the worst by 13 states.
What?
Anchovies are also unpopular, with 12 states saying it's the worst food. There are only 10 foods collectively despised by different states. That's olives, anchovies, eggplant, beets, turkey, bacon, bologna, sushi, well-done steak, carrots, and pickles. It's bologna, I know. 62% of all Americans actually like olives. They're just particularly hated in some states.
And those states, those swing states have power.
Yeah.
When it comes to the vote
Yeah.
of olives, it's like, listen, hey, we're doing good until Florida, and
I
then
know.
Florida hates olives, and then it's just
That's why
messes up the whole election.
I'm a big fan of the electorate college when it comes to these surveys.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you don't just have a couple of states, forcing olives on the rest of us.
No, thank goodness that we don't leave it up to the popular vote of people not liking olives. We need the people they vote in the people that vote that olives are good.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
Listen
democracy,
here.
huh?
That is
Yeah.
democracy. We're way late.
Real quick, anchovies are the most hated in Arkansas.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, y'all just haven't tried them.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, they're good. Let me tell you, from one Arkansan to another.
Yeah. We're getting into the news right now, but I want everybody on Facebook Live. Jacob Taylor said gar. I've never tried gar. I wonder if
Oh,
it's good.
interesting.
I have. It was not good.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I want everybody on Facebook Live, or go to Facebook Live right now. Just type in yay or nay if you like olives, and we'll take our own poll. All right? So
Yeah.
just type yay or nay, and we'll know what you're talking about. And we'll bring it up after the news.
Yeah.
Or meh.
And if
Or
you're
me-
and just so you know, if you're commenting, you get eligible to win the prize tomorrow.
100%.
A big can of olives.
Yeah.
An industrial size.
Expired 3 years ago, but
Yeah.
it's good.
It's like the one they ship out to soldiers overseas.
Yeah.
Feed at the mess hall.
Yeah, exactly. Yay or nay on Facebook Live if you like olives. We'll be right back after the news.
Your number one country 92.1 is KDQN, the Queen Ashdown Dirks.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Dequeen, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Dequeen, and Todd Moore in Dirks, and by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. The Dequeen City Council launched into its first meeting of the new year with a discussion on a number of issues, including a census recount for Dequeen and the possible regulation of porta potties within the city limits. During Tuesday night's meeting of the Dequeen City Council, Mayor Jeff Brown announced he has successfully petitioned the U.S. Census Bureau to perform a recount of its 2020 census for Dequeen. Brown said he and other city officials were dismayed over the previous census, which showed a decline in Dequeen's population of around 600 people, or nearly 10%. That count, he said, was far from accurate.
I know that's not correct, and I think anybody else that lives in Dequeen knows that's not correct. Last Wednesday, I spent about an hour and a half on the phone with the U.S. Census Bureau and successfully got the city of Dequeen signed up for a recount. Our census came in for 2020, I believe it was 6,105, if I'm correct. We went down, 500 or 600 folks. Got to get a correct count. We've got to get a count that's, it's not ever going to be 100%, but we've got to do better than what we've been doing. Tax dollars, federal funding. We're talking about money for streets, money for water, infrastructure, money that we direly need. That's where that money comes from. And our population is what regulates how much funding we get from the government. And y'all, we need all we can get. We're going to do a recount, and we'll talk about it as we further get along in it and learn a little bit more about it.
City officials estimate Dequeen's true population is closer to 10,000 and could be as high as 12,000. Brown said the lack of rental units and homes for sale within the city, despite several years of housing development within Dequeen, is evidence that Dequeen's population has only grown since the 2010 census. Brown said more details on the census recount and how it will be conducted will be shared with the public in the months ahead. In other business, Brown said he and City Attorney Aaron Hunter are crafting an ordinance to present to the City Council that would regulate the use of porta potties within Dequeen. Their frequent use around town, Brown said, is becoming an eyesore.
I got to noticing porta potties sitting around town that have been there for extended periods of time, and they're kind of unsightly. And porta potties, in my opinion, are not made to be used as permanent bathrooms. They're more for a construction site, or if you're having a festival or a fair or something like that. But they're not a permanent fixture, in my opinion. So I've got our city attorney, Aaron Hunter, looking at maybe drawing up an ordinance to present to the council to regulate and limit the time period that a porta potty can actually set out.
Brown said he plans to introduce the proposed porta potty ordinance during the council's February meeting. During Tuesday night's meeting, the council also approved contracts with 4 local entities: the UA Cossatot Economic Development Office, Sevier County Museum, Sevier County Humane Society, and the Dequeen Senior Citizen Center. All 4 entities, Brown said, perform valuable services for Dequeen. Those range from helping reduce the number of stray animals by offering low-cost spay and neuter clinics for pets belonging to Dequeen residents, to preserving Sevier County history and developing additional economic opportunities for the city. The council then approved an ordinance setting future meetings of the City Council at 5:30 p.m. on the first Tuesday of each month. These meetings are open to the public. Finally, the first City Council meeting of the year was of special note for its newest council member, Kimberly Jarrell. Jarrell was elected to the seat unopposed after its former alderman, Dr. Jason Lofton, declined to seek re-election in 2022. Jarrell said she hopes to assist the city in developing stronger job opportunities for young residents who feel they otherwise must leave Dequeen to pursue a successful career.
As far as strategies, I'm going to sit back and learn from the pros. I think that I want Dequeen to be the city that I grew up in. I want it to come back to that for our future generations, so that future generations will come back here. So, and that's something that's really deep and dear to me. As a teacher for 17 years, I want to see these kids come back, not go off somewhere else. So, and if we have a good town to come back to with good everything, then I think that that's going to be one thing that will draw them back. We try to help the city grow some more, just help lead, guide, and direct, I guess, basically. But basically, this first year, I think, is going to be a learning curve. So I think that I've got a lot to learn, just kind of sit back and take it all in.
The next meeting of the Kdqn City Council is set for February 7th, beginning at 5:30 p.m. in the Kdqn City Hall. We'll be back with more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, the Woods Agency in Kdqn, Todd Moore and Dirks, or Joey Bailey in Ashdown.
Hey, Sevier County, have you heard? Teeter Motor Company has moved in right next door. That's right, Teeter Motor Company is your new neighbor in Polk County, and they want to show you why they have been the program car leader since 1968. It's a short drive to get the best deal on a pre-owned vehicle from Teeter Motor Company in Mena. Just stop in and see Shannon at 1201 Highway 71 South or give him a call at 479-243-2040. And remember, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
And we are back with Kdqn News. As your official reporting station for the National Weather Service, we took a moment to compile a weather summary for December and 2022 as a whole. First off, the month of December 2022 saw its hottest afternoon on December 29th with the mercury reading 74 degrees. But just a few days earlier, on December 23rd, the month saw its coldest morning at just 4 degrees. Looking at the year in total, the hottest afternoon occurred on July 9th at 105 degrees. We topped the century mark 18 days in 2022 for the hottest recorded weather. The coldest morning of the year was on December 23rd with that bone-chilling 4 degrees. Rainfall for the year equated to just over 49 inches. That's the least amount of annual rainfall received since 2012, when we recorded just under 39 inches. In our next story, modern gun deer season is over, but hunters under 16 will get a late crack at a deer this weekend during the Arkansas Special Youth Modern Gun Deer Hunt. The special hunt will take place this Saturday, January 7th, and Sunday, January 8th. Only hunters 6 to 15 years of age may harvest deer during the Modern Gun Youth Deer Hunt. Youth who have not completed hunter education must be under the direct supervision of an adult at least 21 years old. Mentors may not hunt any species during the hunt. Youth who have completed hunter education may legally hunt on their own at their parent or guardian's discretion. Again this year, youth hunters will need their own unique customer identification number to check their deer upon harvest. The CID number is free to obtain and will remain with the hunter throughout their life. Anyone who's already purchased a hunting license or applied for a permit hunt of any kind has already been issued a CID number and will use that to check their deer. Deer may be checked online at agfc.com, by phone at 1-877-731-5627, or through the AGFC smartphone app, which is available in the Apple App Store and on Google Play Store. The app even allows a hunter to check a deer without a cell phone signal. Visit agfc.com for more information on the Modern Gun Youth Deer Hunt. You can obtain a free customer ID number at that website by clicking the Buy Licenses/Check Game button at the top of the page and creating a new customer profile for your youth hunter. And in a local notice, the Sevier County Judge's Office is informing the public that the Middle Bridge on Chapel Hill Road will be closed beginning on Monday, January 9th for a bridge replacement project. The road will be closed beginning January 9th and until further notice. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out more local news, sports, upcoming events, and much, much more online at kdqn.net. You can also stay up to date with us on Facebook. This is Kdqn News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Do you need health insurance? Open enrollment for the Arkansas Health Insurance Marketplace is happening now. Do you have questions about plans and coverage or need help with enrollment? Visit myarinsurance.com to connect with an Arkansan waiting to help at no cost to you. But hurry, the final open enrollment deadline for 2023 health insurance coverage is January 15th. Find help today at myarinsurance.com.
We know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We're just waiting for you to apply. Ready to start your next career? Husqvarna Group has your opportunity. Full-time employment positions are now available with starting pay at $15.25 an hour. Apply in person at number 1 Poland Drive in Nashville, Arkansas, or online at husqvarnagroup.com.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
no, it's P-Laugh.
It's P-Laugh.
It's P-Laugh.
Good morning. We're live on Facebook Live and,
no.
of course, on the old airwaves there. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, Greg Revel's in studio.
I'm in studio.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Got
know.
4 hours and 22 minutes of sleep last night.
Yeah.
I'm raring to go.
It's a good night. That's
nice.
I work the best off about 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Nobody really does.
No.
I think I'm going to sit here. If I start looking like an actual log, I just roll me over.
Okay, because you're looking like a frog right now.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the chair.
Yeah,
I'm really liking this beard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to say.
me too.
I got a lot of looks last night.
Did you really?
Yeah.
From the ladies?
And the guys. They all look like, what's
Well,
that
hey,
goofy guy
nowadays.
doing? Oh. Took a trip.
Took a trip. Where'd you go?
I went to Fayetteville.
What'd you
to
do up
watch
there?
the Hogs play.
Yeah, how was it?
Oh, man. It was really bad the first half, but they came back, and, I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
The sound level in that place when they're doing that kind of stuff, it makes your ears hurt.
Yeah, Bud Walton Arena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Nice.
Got to spend some time with GD number 2.
Nice.
And her significant, I wouldn't say it was significant. Maybe not significant. It's not the right
just
word.
her other.
Your other.
Yeah.
Her other for right now.
Yeah.
You haven't quite accepted him into the family yet.
Me? He probably doesn't want to be. If he stays much longer, he's going to hit the road. Probably.
Well, what a cool grandfather-in-law.
Yeah.
That just drives 4 hours up to Fayetteville, watch a basketball game, and then you drove back.
Yeah.
Just so you could be
Just
on
so
your
you could be
radio
there.
show.
Yeah. Well,
That's you dynamic, man.
Well, I didn't want to miss a day the first week.
Well,
I did. That was in my contract. I'm going to work every day except when I'm not here.
Yeah,
right.
Tyler says you are on 2 strikes already.
Yes.
You have 1 strike,
Yeah.
but technically after 3 strikes, you get a verbal. You get a verbal talking to.
You get a 4th strike, right?
Well, no. Then it repeats after.
Okay.
After I think it's 3 verbal talkings to you get a written notice within your employee handbook.
5 of those,
Oh,
you get a reprimand. All right, 6 reprimands. Watch out, because now you're getting a sit down. You get the sit down.
You don't want You don't want to know what happens after the
No.
sit down.
If I have to sit down with you 3 times, there's a formal talk.
You go to the HR. Then you go to the HR director.
Yeah, that's right. And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. That's right.
We did a poll on Facebook Live.
Yeah. I hate olives.
You hate olives? So we can call it a nay. Patrick's a nay.
He's not even interested in what the rest of the community says.
see.
That's
Oh no, I am interested.
All right. So Linda says yay. John says yay. Linda Shomo says yay. John Baldwin says yay. Ben Mooneyham says nay. So we got 3 for nay, 2 for yay. Yay from Carolyn. So that's another one. Yay from Tyler. And a nay from Jennifer. So we're
And a
tied.
meh from me.
Yeah, you got a meh. That counts as a nay.
No, it does. It could also be. It's just situational.
Oh.
I love them on my pizza.
I see.
But I'm not going to pop them like candy.
Vox Post says yes. Bradley Scarborough and Linda Frazier say no. So now the no's are taking it. Chance Lambeth says yes to the black olives. I'm with you on that. Steve Snyder says yay. Donna Hunter says yay. Brian House says yay. Kyle Albert says yay. And Jacob Taylor says yay. So the yays take it by a pretty large margin there, but Kyle also says yay, and I feed Jen olives in her sleep. She subconsciously loves them. Very nice. So the people have spoken. Olives are now good.
There you go. Okay.
Nah.
Nah?
It doesn't matter.
If you had to eat a green or a black, which one would you eat?
You talking about just like whole?
Mm-hmm. Straight out of the can or jar.
You got this 1,000-yard stare.
I'm just thinking.
What happened? Did you have like a 1,000 olives dumped on you in your sleep one night when you were a kid? And
I was just. I told you, 4 hours, man. Wake me up. What was the question again?
Did you not get the touchdown on the football team and the team pelted you with olives?
Let's see. I would probably have to eat a black one.
Yeah.
But like in my salads, I
Mm-hmm.
don't like olives in my salads.
Right.
You put them on a pizza. That's kind of like putting a mushroom on a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. You don't like mushrooms?
No.
Dang, man.
Goodness,
No
you're
flavor.
missing out.
There's nothing to them.
Yeah, there's a lot to them. They taste like earth or dirt, really.
Yeah, there you
good
go.
mushrooms taste like dirt.
There you go.
Best mushroom tastes like what's under your feet. What you scrape off your shoe.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like them.
I hate frozen or canned mushrooms. Like I hate those little
frozen mushrooms.
Well, the ones that come on a frozen pizza. Those are just canned
yeah.
ones that have now been frozen. So it's sapped.
Canned are so good.
It's
I
disgusting.
could just stick a fork in a can of those
That
and eat
water
them all day long.
That water.
It's like eating dirt.
Dude, that water's the best thing.
No.
You drink it?
Dirt water.
Of course I drink it. Yeah, that's the best stuff. No, I don't
The
drink
best
it. But
stuff's when you go out and get your own and you boil them up and drink the water.
Don't
Yeah?
you dip
Yeah,
your white bread in it?
Yeah,
Right?
dip your white bread
into
inside the mushroom juice.
Yeah.
I sometimes dip my fingers in it.
Yeah.
And then sprinkle it on my sandwich like that.
Give me that
mushroom flavor.
Get that mushroom flavor on
Let's
my
talk about
sandwich.
something else. I'm about to throw up.
I'll
It's
talk
too
about
early in the
this.
So have you ever gone and picked your own mushrooms like from the woods before?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Not in the woods.
You look like you're on them right now.
Those don't grow in the woods.
That's one of those. I've got.
That's why I said I didn't ever pick any in the woods.
I have some books and some apps on my phone to help. And I know I have mushrooms on my property that are good to eat. I promise you, but I still don't do it.
Oh,
I need. That's one of those things. Like I want to get somebody who's done it before. Like
you need to see somebody eat
Yeah.
them, and then you're like, "Give me those."
The rule when it comes to mushroom picking is there's bold mushroom pickers and there's old mushroom pickers. There's not bold old mushroom pickers. Yes.
Where did you read that?
What am I doing here?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think NPR is where I heard it.
All right.
NPR.
You know what? Let's do the weather, and then I got something.
And then I'm
I got
fired.
something, and then
Okay.
you're fired. Yes, you're not allowed to be on here anymore. This weather is brought to you by who?
First State Bank.
Thank you.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
All right, y'all. Currently 30 degrees outside your number one country studios right now. Today, sunny. Clear skies with a high near 58. Light winds about 10 miles per hour through the morning and afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 33. So another cold night this evening. But tomorrow should be mostly sunny, a high near 63. And that low tomorrow night has jumped up 49, the low. Saturday now downgraded, way downgraded, just to 20% chance of showers, mainly in the afternoon. Partly sunny, a high near 66. Saturday night, a low of 38, partly cloudy, and on it goes. That is the trend. Monday does have a 20% chance of showers. But apart from that, we're just looking at mostly clear skies with highs in the low 60s and lows in the mid 30s. There you go. That's about it. That's all I got.
Weather looks outstanding today.
Yeah, it'll be.
If you want to do
It'll be
something
beautiful.
outside, it's going to be a great day to do it.
If you want to do something inside,
you can do that.
You
Look
can do that
outside
and just look outside.
At
In
least
fact,
open your curtains.
What I like to do is I got all my curtains shut. I'm a shut-in.
Yeah.
And then I put nice weather on the TV and I watch that. That's what I do. But you were
that's
asking,
a Canadian. That's what Canadians do all winter.
Yeah.
They put beach scenes in, close the curtains.
Yeah.
Put all their clothes on.
Yeah.
So they're warm.
That's right.
And then watch beach scenes, right?
Yeah, no, but the weird thing is in Canada, it's rude. Like I like here, I always wear my jacket. You know, I was complimenting Jen on her use of a coat rack earlier. You know, I'm just not aware enough to ever take my jacket off and put it on a coat rack. I would forget where it is.
Yeah.
But
Get
in
crazy.
Canada,
Where's my jacket?
Where it's minus 40, it's rude to wear your jacket in somebody's house. I guess it's almost to signify that they don't have enough money to keep their house warm enough for me to be able to comfortably take my jacket off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the thing about it is you're not wearing a jacket like that in Canada. You're wearing one that looks like the Michelin Man.
Yeah. And I love the pockets, you know. A good friend of mine, he wears a jacket all year round. And I asked him when I first saw him do that, I was just like, "What? It's August, man. It's 100 degrees out." And he's like, "The pockets."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Man, I love it. I will sweat just to have more pockets."
In Canada,
Makes
you
me
would
more shapely too.
Yeah. In Canada, you would just be so cold you didn't realize how hot you were inside. Like you'd come inside and you'd keep your jacket on and you're just sitting on the couch and you're like, but you're sweating. You know?
And then when you go back outside,
Yeah.
like to leave or something, then that freezes inside your jacket.
Wise words, Greg. If you sweat, you die in Canada. Wise words. If you sweat, you die.
That's why it's not a very productive country.
Yeah, they're very slow.
That's why it's like the world's like 50th biggest economy or something.
We just chilling.
We don't sweat up there.
Yeah, we lamp. Biden is in hot water right now, guys. I don't know.
Is he taking a bath or something? Is it bath time for him?
He's got that seat.
No,
just
run the shower.
Yeah, no, he's in hot water with possibly the most powerful human being in the universe, Cardi B.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Cardi
What
B
happened?
is lashing out at our U.S. president over inflation. So
Good. It's about time somebody serious does it.
Yeah, and whenever things time of trials, I look for Cardi B.
Yeah, she's all right. She knows what she's talking about sometimes.
Does she?
She does, yes.
She just puts it in that way. Like I remember a few years back, it was, where do my taxes be going?
I know. Good
well,
question.
Cardi, your taxes be going to many different things. I mean, do you want an itinerary?
But she's so cute when she says it. It doesn't work as well when you say
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Cardi B recently took aim, fired shots at Joe Biden for soaring inflation after
Figuratively, because she would literally fire some shots if she needed
probably. She lashed out to anybody that's responsible for the rising cost of living. Because her an out of touch millionaire is struggling right now.
I think she's billionaire.
No, I don't think she's quite there yet. Maybe. When she goes to the expletive supermarket, this is her tweet verbatim. I'm seeing that everything tripled up. Like that lettuce that was $2 a couple months ago, and now it's expletive 7.
I know, Cardi B.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I have a big platform, so I don't want anybody responsible for these expletive prices to put out the expletive down. Okay? Of course, I'm going to say something, the expletive, because if I think that expletive is crazy, I can only imagine what middle-class people or people in the hood is expletive thinking. So, yes, I'm going to say something.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying the things that I guess Congress
beep.
people are too afraid to say.
Yeah. I got a summary of the money that is being spent in my home every week. So when I'm starting to see that like groceries is like tripling, it's like, hey, yo, what the expletive is going on? Man, I just couldn't have said it better myself.
There's no way.
Yeah.
That's so poetic, really, is what that is.
Yeah. And here's the thing about celebrities. They're not talking about a bag of Cheetos, white bread, and 2% milk. They eat like astronaut food. They wouldn't ever touch whatever we all ate for dinner last night, they wouldn't dream of eating it. That's how out of touch these people are.
I've invited her to come back to my house and try my wife's pork chops. I know that Cardi B would love the pork chops.
She would hate it.
She would come down
She would hate it. It's not like paste. These celebrities, to keep that, whatever they got going on, they eat this. It's astronaut food. It's celebrity food. You need to be a millionaire to be able to do it.
Well, I'd say open invite Cardi B if you happen to just be listening.
Yeah.
You're welcome for dinner at my house anytime.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll talk politics.
Yeah.
We'll talk music, whatever you want.
All right,
Inflation.
fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inflation. What do be going on?
Who
Cardi?
can curse the most?
Yeah. Well, and she really reaches out to the millennials on this type of thing. Biden needs to be making money moves. Okay. And
she's not capping about any of this stuff.
It's true. There's no cap.
Hey, have you seriously seen how much eggs are?
Yeah.
Lettuce is what got. She's so
Like
right.
$1 more than they usually are.
A thing of romaine lettuce is $6.99 right now, and it's just there's just like a few leaves in it.
Yeah.
You know, and I understand. Hey, lettuce ain't exactly growing a whole lot of places in the United States right now, and I'm glad to grow my own when I can. But that's also a very seasonal kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, and that's we have no lettuce in our house right now because we can't afford to go buy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the soul of our nation is lashing out. So I think
it's about time somebody
It's about
does.
time. Yeah.
The soul.
Yeah. Next is Nicki Minaj, and then it's Eminem.
Megan Thee Stallion. I'm wondering where she is on this.
Yeah.
You know?
Curiously quiet. Maybe
Yeah.
she's in Big Lettuce. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, when Eminem does it, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. We got to get into it.
Okay.
Right? We're going to take a briefest of breaks, and then we're going to come back with your new segment, The Local Lowdown. We'll be right back.
At the close of another year, everyone at Smiles gratefully pauses to wish you a warm and happy new year. They wish you peace, love, and laughter. Smiles is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. Patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Happy New Year from Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in Suite B of the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-7645.
Classic Chevrolet is now open in their new location, 640 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown.
Hi, I'm Chad Andrews. Put our customers first with our top-notch sales and service departments. We'll buy your vehicle even if you don't buy ours. Stop by and see a great line of pre-owned cars and trucks, big boy lift trucks, or order a new vehicle conveniently online.
See the team at Classic Chevrolet, now open in their new location, 640 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown.
Good farmers know time is money. When there's hay to be cut, wasting time finding new equipment or a good mechanic is not an option. Highway 41 Repair Farm Equipment and Trailer offers experienced mechanics who are ready to help you with parts, service, on-site repair, or new equipment. From hydraulics and cylinders on heavy farm equipment to a busted headlight on your ATV, Highway 41 Repair will get the job done so you can get back to work. Call Colton at 903-826-1635 and his team will come to you or stop by 980 Highway 41 in Horatio.
If you're looking for some peace and quiet, look no further than Thick Pins Hideaway, where you can get away from it all. Thick Pins Hideaway has beautiful cabins sitting right on the Cossatot River. The cabins are fully equipped with everything you need. Whether you're wanting to stay a week or a couple days, Thick Pins has you covered. Thick Pins Hideaway also has full RV hookups. Thick Pin Hideaway is located approximately 1 mile from Pond Creek Wildlife Refuge. For more information about Thick Pins Hideaway, you can find them on the web or on Facebook. That's Thick Pin Hideaway, where you can get away from it all.
All right, we are back live with Kdqn 92.1's The Local Lowdown, brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, Redstone Heat and Air, and DeQueen Motorsports are sponsoring The Local Lowdown. Apparently, they love you guys.
Wow.
So
I happened to see Freddie yesterday.
Yeah?
He was very complimentary of the show.
Very?
Yeah.
What did I just say? What was that word? I tried to say really, but I said very.
Yeah.
And it kind of came out as both.
Yeah, you were kind of very, really?
Very, really.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we appreciate it.
Oh, of course.
We appreciate everybody.
I appreciate him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My beautiful yard is all thanks to him. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, this is one thing. I was hoping we'd maybe have some time yesterday to talk about it, but we had, of course, porta potties and the census recount, the big thing, obviously, to talk about yesterday. So today, I just want to talk a little bit about how great it is to see some local folks, some local young people getting into local government. Obviously, we've had some big changes on the quorum court for this year, two upsets. During the November 2022 election. You had Earl Batiste and David Wright both defeated in that election. They were longstanding members of the Sevier County Quorum Court, but they were successfully challenged by two very young people, early 30s, I believe. I know Michael is. I don't want to say
Barnes.
Yeah, Callie. Michael Barnes, and of course he's a detective with the DeQueen Police Department. Callie Eford, she is I believe she like a she works for the DeQueen Mean Educational, not a ninja. Yeah,
when you did this,
she's like a teacher ninja. Yeah,
like a therapist.
Yeah, therapist. That's the word.
I don't know what she does.
Yeah, she's a specialty teacher with the DeQueen Mean Educational Cooperative.
I do have a direct quote from Michael Barnes from during the speeches.
Yeah?
Yeah, do you guys want to hear it? This is Sergeant Barnes.
Machine breaks down. And when the machine breaks down, we break down.
That was his. That's one of the things that he talked about during Sevier County.
That's why he ran.
Yes,
yeah.
And also there's somebody new on the city council.
Yes,
Kimberly Gerald's on there. Before we move on to these new people, just for a second, I want to say thanks to Earl, David Wright, also to remember Charles Keels and Mike Archer for all they did for the county, and for Jason Lofton, what he did for the city in his term on the city council. We appreciate, they really, if you don't go to those meetings or watch them and see what they do, there's a lot of work that goes into those things. They don't just show up and sit there for an hour and leave.
No, very much involved, and when it comes to the quorum court, that's the legislative body for the county. So they hold the strings to the purse, which is they're there to hold county government accountable and make sure tax dollars the Sevier County tax dollars are being spent as wisely and efficiently as possible, right? And I would say that both Michael Archer and Earl Batiste, that was their specialty on the quorum court. So these are very, very big shoes that these new younger members. They have some big shoes to fill now. Fortunately, there's other members on the quorum court. We've got, of course, Walter Smith is coming in. He's taking the spot that Evelyn Keels was specially appointed to following the death of her husband, Charles, long time, nearly 2 decades on the quorum court that Charles served. Of course, when you're specially appointed by the governor to those positions, you're not able to run again. So Walter was elected to that unopposed. So he comes in with some experience as city councilor during the budget for DeQueen, as it did his own budget with Sevier County OEM. So getting some experience, outside experience, back on the quorum court. But yeah, Earl, the best way I've ever heard Earl described was by our interim county judge right now, Dick Tallman, said that Earl, he don't talk a whole lot, but when he does talk, you listen.
Yeah.
He's got something really important to say, and I'll say that is definitely how he was at every quorum court meeting that I've been to and seen him in action.
But it is good to see younger people step up and move into these roles. Times are changing, and younger people. But it's good to see that because we need that.
We do.
There's two aspects to that. One is you get a different perspective, and the second thing is somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
Obviously, you see two members of that there. They served until they passed away.
Yeah,
and it eventually we'll run out of them if younger people don't step up and serve. And so I really congratulate all those people. If you're looking for the new ones, you got Michael Barnes, you got Callie Eford, you got Walter Smith, and Scotty Morris.
And Scotty Morris, I think that's a coup for the for the quorum court. Of course, he 37 years with Southwest REA, including like a district manager. The guy knows his stuff.
Yeah.
And when I saw him running for that, and then obviously unopposed, so when he got on the quorum court, made me feel really good to see a guy like that. When his time's very valuable, and now he's going to give some of it to the quorum court. And that's, like I said, that's a boon for the county right there.
Yeah, and the thing about those positions are, it's not like they're full time, well paid positions.
Right.
They get a little stipend, and a little bit of money.
It covers the gas for folks that live on the corners of the county and stuff.
That's right, and that's pretty much it. It's just about a volunteer thing. So it's really appreciated that they're willing to do that.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. So it'll be interesting to see a lot of changes in the local government bodies, but there's been a lot of changes in Sevier County recently, and a lot of I feel I really like the direction we're going. So yeah, again, can't say enough. Earl and David, they're such valuable members of the Quorum Court. And one of the things that really struck me was when I was interviewing Michael and Callie for a story that played yesterday was how they said that both Earl and David have agreed to help out in any way that they possibly can. That just goes to show, okay, even if they were opponents in this election, they still know at the end of the day they're all in it for Sevier County is what they're in it for. So, even a couple of guys who no longer on the Quorum Court but are still willing to lend their expertise and advice, and that's huge.
Yeah, it really is.
That's why I've attended Quorum Court meetings, city council meetings, school board meetings in other counties and other places, not just in Southwest Arkansas. And sometimes they're rife with contention and just ridiculousness. I have never seen that here. We are lucky to have some very smoothly operating governmental bodies here.
Boom, just like that. Local Lowdown brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, Redstone Heat and Air, and of course, Kdqn Motorsports. Indeed, my friends, it's time for the Birthday Club, and it's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
The Rat
All
Pack.
right.
Rat Pack. That's it, Rat Pack.
We're back. We live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Watch out. Watch out now.
I didn't say that.
It's the Birthday Club, 642-2190. Call and get your birthdays and anniversaries in. And you can also email them, number1country@yahoo.com. Also, send them through our Facebook as well, facebook.com/Kdqn921. First thing I'm going to do is pull up the Facebook because I think we got something up on there.
Bradley Cooper's birthday.
No.
Yeah.
What?
How old do you think Bradley Cooper is?
I'm going to go with 42.
45.
48.
Oh.
Or 40.
Jen wins.
What? It says 47, so that means he's 48, right?
Yes.
Yes. Big body.
How about Marilyn Manson?
Oh, I bet
What
he's
a winner.
like, yeah, he's a big winner.
Yeah.
I bet he's what, about 48? Something like that?
54.
54?
Yeah.
Oh, no. What? 54?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Stacy Gentry sending through on Facebook. Logan Turner turns 20 today. We love you from Mom, Ray, and Carly. Happy birthday, Logan Turner. Boom.
Diane Keaton, 77.
Hey, look at that.
You know what I remember? The thing I remember most about her, she wore Chandler's wedding tux before he did.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Big happy birthday going out to Billy McWhorter of Locksburg, turning 81 today. That's a happy birthday from Wanda, Debbie, Billy Ray, Lakin, and Hunter.
And
happy
us.
birthday. And us over here at the Morning
81,
Brew.
big deal.
Big deal. And again, for him, for January 5th, I'd like to wish my grandpa, Billy McWhorter, a happy 81st birthday. Love you from Lakin McWhorter. And the last one here, I'm reading all of them because big happy 12th birthday to Cashlyn McWhorter. And happy 9th birthday to Caden McWhorter. Love Daddy,
Wow.
Mama, Caleb, and
happy birthday
Kaylee.
to every other McWhorter.
That's right. That's right. Cashlyn, Caden, and Billy.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Boom.
My husband says he feeds me olives in my sleep.
Yes. And
That's
that you secretly
disturbing.
like them. Yeah.
No.
What's disturbing is what else is he doing? That, you know,
I think olives are the worst.
he's just trying different foods to see what you'll take.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You don't like mushrooms?
I
do you?
don't.
Give me 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Although, when they're raw and you put a little seasoning salt on them, I can do that. Like once a year.
Do you like those ones that are like, you know, they look like that they're capped and they're stuffed with stuff?
No.
No, me
No.
either. Aren't they? Isn't that nasty?
It is very nasty.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a lot going on behind the scenes with portobello mushrooms?
Yeah.
Like they're super carcinogenic. Right? Carcinogenic? That's the right word?
They cause cancer.
Yeah.
I don't,
Is that right?
I don't know the
Everything
big
doesn't
word, but
everything nowadays.
I know what that means.
Yeah.
All right. Who else we got?
Not
on the
that paste
celebrities?
those rich people eat. It doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown.
Hey, Clancy Brown. Look at that. Turns 64 today.
Mm-hmm.
Diane Keaton, of course, and then Dead Mouse turns 41. He's one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, I love Dead Mouse.
Yeah, Dead Mouse.
I love Dead Mice.
Yeah. What else we got here? Robert Duvall turns 92.
I got nothing.
Wow.
Robert Duvall.
92?
92.
Is he still acting?
I don't know.
You ever see that movie Secondhand Lines?
Yes. Love that movie.
No.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, you got to watch it.
Got to watch it?
Is this a Yeti cup?
Yes.
It's still got ice in it.
I know it.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I think he's a shill for Yeti now.
Hey, I'll shill for anybody you see, right?
I did see Apocalypse Now, though, and Robert Duvall's very
Yeah.
good in that.
Well, I hadn't seen anything he was bad in, to be honest with
Fair
you.
enough.
But I that was when he was older, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just a neat little movie.
Yeah. Secondhand Lines?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about Dances with Wolves?
Yeah.
Robert Duvall is not in it. Too long? Oh, it's so good.
I mean, I think it was good.
Yeah.
But I still think they
It
could
is.
have made it an hour shorter.
Yeah,
And it
probably.
would have had the same effect.
True.
What about the what was it? What's that movie?
10,000 BC.
Not 10,000 BC. That movie stunk. kinda.
Postman?
Not the Postman.
When Harry Met Sally.
Not that
Aqualung?
one. Not that one. Keep going.
Die Hard 3?
No, The English Patient.
Oh.
Never seen
Never
it.
seen it.
No,
No.
Elaine taught me how to watch it.
Yeah. You don't
Did
like
you
The
watch
English
it?
Patient?
No, I've never seen it. Is that with Robin Williams?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I think I
It's
was
a
thinking
love-
Patch Adams.
I think it's a love story. Yeah.
Patch Adams.
I think it's a little different.
Oh, goodness.
It's a love story about some war guy
Oh.
or a guy or a doctor that wears a clown nose.
Yeah. Both pretty much the same.
East of Eden with James Dean is a good one.
What is it?
East of Eden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a book too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
I
right.
also saw that redone with Jane Seymour in it.
Oh, really?
Oh. Yeah, man.
Oh, I have to check that out.
Let's see. I watched.
It was like a TV movie.
Yeah.
I've watched. Oh, I watched
Lego Batman.
Not Lego Batman. I watched Up.
Oh, I love that movie.
That movie was pretty funny.
Oh, it's sad in the beginning. You were not a human if you didn't shed a tear in the beginning
I
of
definitely
Up.
did not shed a tear.
Yeah,
it
you're-
was his own darn fault. That was her own darn fault. Really.
Ah, come on.
He made her climb that hill.
Come on.
That has nothing to do with the hill. She got sick.
He made her climb it while she was sick.
Mm.
So you climb up that hill. I saw it. I saw the extra. There's deleted scenes.
Oh.
She said, "Get up there," and then she was sick after
Yeah.
climbing the hill.
You should watch Encanto.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We don't talk about Bruno.
But the thing about Up was he was stupid.
How so? I mean, yeah.
I mean, he didn't tie anything down.
Mhm.
All the things that went wrong, I was like, yep, that's exactly what would happen if you tied your house to 1 billion balloons and went off into the sky. All your stuff would be going all over the place.
Mhm.
So it made sense. I didn't feel bad. Mm-mm.
Well,
Not at all.
it happened the way it did, and he landed where he did for a reason.
Fair enough. The talking dogs were what
Yes.
made me laugh.
Yeah, he's
I liked
funny.
the talk. Did you watch Up, Greg?
No, I have not.
Oh,
What?
it's so good.
You haven't watched Up?
I
That's
bet
gonna
you'd
be
really
you
like
right
it.
away.
I know.
Grouchy old man.
Grouchy old man.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
It's not going to be me right away. It's me now.
It's you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
You got any more? Oh, I'm sorry.
Any more birthdays? No.
Well, I was going to ask you if you've seen any more movies lately. Is what I was going to say.
Nothing but Disney movies. I've seen a lot of
Nice.
Disney
Oh.
movies. I watched The Little Mermaid for the first time yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not my favorite.
Yeah, I like the one song, but then apart from that, Under the Sea.
I started a movie with Ralph.
Macchio.
No, I always forget how to pronounce his last name. Is it Fiennes or Fiennes?
Ralph Fiennes.
Ralph
Yeah.
Fiennes, love him. Fantastic actor.
Yeah.
He stars in a movie where he's a chef, and he gets a bunch of people to come out to his restaurant for an evening of food, but everybody there is gonna die.
Oh,
It's really good. It's good, but I fell asleep.
Yep.
That's Red Dragon. It's called.
No.
No. I've seen the trailer for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's on HBO.
Yeah.
I was talking with somebody recently who said they really like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And I said, why?
Name
and
his best movie.
Name a movie. And she was like, I was like, that movie's horrible. And she was
You
like,
know why it's horrible?
Why?
Because he's in it.
Exactly. Don't worry.
It's Canoe anyway.
It's Cons. Yeah, Canoe. And, or Canoe. There you go. So I was like, did you like The Matrix? She was like, I don't like The Matrix movies.
No.
I was like, did you like Bill and Ted's Adventure or whatever? And she was like, I never watched those. I said, did you watch Speed? I never watched that. I said, did you like the one movie where he gets the knock or whatever? It's the two girls knock on his door.
Yeah.
She's like, that movie was horrible.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. So, did you like Point Break?
I know which one it was.
What?
It's the one, and I don't know the name of it, but it's the one where he's competing for Diane Keaton with Jack Nicholson.
Oh, yeah.
That's the movie they like. He's a doctor in that movie. They make him smart, even though he can't talk.
He can barely talk.
Yeah. He made a cameo in a movie that came out in 2020, I believe. And he played
cameo.
a
Like, don't you
cameo.
have to be
Like
famous person.
he
to do
is.
that?
He is extremely famous, and people love him. They see him as a normal human being
He's John
because he
Wick.
rides the subway.
Oh yeah, John
Right.
Wick. That's what people
Love
like.
John Wick. Love those movies. You can't tell me otherwise, except for the third one because I don't like Halle Berry. I think she's a fraud.
Dang. Heavy accusations on the Morning Brew. Kristen Reed on Facebook Live said, happy birthday, Tate Dorsey, 8 years old.
Oh,
Happy birthday,
happy
Tate.
birthday!
Chance Lambeth says he likes the replacements. There's nothing less convincing than Keanu as a football player. That's, no. I disagree. So you like John Wick. That's
Love.
and that's the only reason people like him now, right? They never watched his old movies.
I'm sure people like Bill and Ted. I feel like that was pretty iconic.
George Carlin
For
is
the
the only
time.
good part about
Watch
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it. I'm not a big Keanu fan, but I love the John Wick movies.
By the way, it's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure with Keanu Reeves and the other guy.
Yeah,
Do you-
the other guy.
I'm
who
not.
never did another thing.
I'm going to
ever.
tell you why I like the John Wick movies. I'm not big into action movies. I'm really not. But the reason why I like that is, first of all, it starts because of a dog. Like, just to see somebody get angry over what somebody did to their dog, I like it. And I like that the whole movie, he gets hurt like just a couple of times, but there's really no edge of your seat what's going to happen next. Like, he's just kicking butt the entire movie.
Yeah, watch Steven Seagal then.
It's got two of the three ingredients for a great movie.
Yeah.
What's
John
that?
Wick does.
Oh,
What
it's
is it
missing
missing?
one though.
Yeah, it's
a crucial
missing
one.
one, yeah.
One we
What?
can't talk about.
Yeah, we can't talk about
We
it.
can't
on the
talk
air.
about it.
But it does have a blowing up and fighting and shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
And really cool,
Yeah.
like, fight scenes. Like, John Wick he's good.
John Wick is good.
He is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, they CGI.
They do not. Don't say that.
John Wick is good. All right.
Great.
I guess that convinced me. It's a good movie now.
They are, man. Oh, man. I love them. I'm going to go home and watch them today.
What was his motivation in the second one?
To make more money.
Yeah, yeah. So they killed his dog in the first one. They
Yeah.
killed my dog.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And
in
stole
the
his
second
car,
one?
right?
Did
I
they
don't
steal
remember
his
what
car?
happened in the second one. It's been a while since I watched the second
Yeah.
one.
What's your favorite Keanu movie? Speed. You like Speed?
I do like Speed.
Yeah.
But you know why I like Speed?
Yeah, Sandra Bullock.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock is. Her movies are good.
I like her
Most of
movies.
them. Yeah.
Yep. Indeed. All right. Well, there you have it. Guys, could you do me a
Yes.
favor? Could you tell me your favorite thing about Hale Real Estate Sales? Here in Kdqn, Hale Real Estate Sales still believes in that good old-fashioned, custom, personalized, friendly service. Doesn't matter if you're a first-time buyer or a commercial investor, Hale Real Estate Sales is the place to go in
Their
Sevier
newest
County.
agent is Keanu.
That's right.
It's actually Eric Smith.
It is
but
actually
he could
Eric
be
Smith.
Slash
Canoe.
Keanu.
Yeah, he could be. He's a biker dude.
Yeah?
He's a biker dude.
He's a biker dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a biker dude. But Eric's the newest agent, I think.
Yep.
But they may have added one since then.
They may have Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They've added. They've got all kinds. They
Yeah.
got Jerry Don.
Yep, Jerry Don Killian.
Yeah, they've got Bud.
They got Bud. They got
got-
Frida.
Yep.
They got Juan.
Yep.
Sandy.
Yep.
Larry himself.
Yep.
And then Eric Smith. So that's a crack team to be able to get you everything that you need. What?
How about
You know
Myra
what?
Catherine?
Say anything.
Yeah.
How about Myra Catherine?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got her too.
They do.
Yeah, and she's not even on that list. is
No.
she? Yeah, you got to be an insider.
Insider to know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you give them a call today, 870-584-3001, you know at Hale Real Estate Sales, it can be done. So go to halerealestatesales.com or call them again at 870-584-3001. It can be done.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what we say.
Is Keanu in the Last of the Mohicans? Because Patrick said Last of the Mohicans. He texted.
Last of the
That's
Mohicans.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah. Let's see here. Last of the Mohicans. Let's
That's
see.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Last
No Keanu?
of the Mohicans.
Hey, while you're looking that up,
Yeah, there's no Kanu in that movie.
no.
Or why you said that?
There's no Kanu in this movie. It's Eric Schweig, Russell Means, and Daniel Day-Lewis. All right? I see no Keanu Reeves.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's don't see any more of him or talk any more about it.
All right, fine. But Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, it's fine.
But Daniel Day-Lewis, fantastic actor.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's left foot.
He's receding hairline like crazy.
Hey,
At least back in the
wait a
90s.
minute.
What?
Oh,
You don't have a hairline. It's okay.
Yeah, your
Oh,
hairline
yeah,
is non-existent. Your
I'm
hairline,
just
your
kidding.
hairline begins at the back of your head.
There it is. Right there.
You don't like? What do
I
you-
love Daniel Day-Lewis.
what do you
I'm
mean he's
totally
left-footed?
poking fun.
He can't dance? Is that what you say?
No. He was in that movie, My Left Foot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not one of his amazing critically acclaimed movies. I mean, we overlooking a few there. He was Lincoln.
Yeah,
He was Lincoln for Lincoln's sake.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never liked the guy.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't like his movies.
There Will Be Blood?
I don't like them.
What?
Are there? Do you have an actor you just like really just don't like?
Kanu is up there
Uh-huh.
for sure. Let's see. You know, I'm going to think about that.
Okay.
Let me take a bit of a break.
Yeah.
And then we'll be right back. I'm going to give you my least favorite actor of all
I've
time.
got one too.
All right, sweet. We'll be right back.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy James, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
The Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $800 million. So, what would you do if you won?
If I won a big jackpot, I would build a huge mansion next to Mount Magazine.
If I won, I would travel, and I would travel, and I would travel some more.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Mega Millions jackpot of more than $800 million. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Come on out to the Hochatown Saloon, located in the heart of Hochatown, Oklahoma. You'll find good times and delicious food. Relax at the bar with your favorite beverage and watch the big screen TV. Bring your friends and dance. Open till 2 a.m. each Friday and Saturday, after 9 p.m. Must be 21 years of age unless accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. Hochatown Saloon, now serving brunch Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. We'll see you there.
All right, we are back with live Kdqn 92.1, and I'm going to give the actor that I just cannot seem to stand. I don't like him in any movie I've seen him in, except for maybe half of one. Joaquin Phoenix.
I am offended.
Oh.
I love Joaquin Phoenix.
You like Jokin?
Joking? Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah. You like the Joker.
I loved the Joker.
I hated the Joker.
Absolutely amazing.
Emo Joker. I'm sick of it. Let's go back to Caesar
He's not emo.
Romero.
He's not emo. He's
emo.
severely mentally disturbed.
Oh, he's troubled. Teen angsty Joker.
That's not
cool.
That's not angst. That's not troubled. He's
No?
severely mentally ill.
So why do we got to bring like a woke cause to a supervillain? Like, can't he just put the makeup on and laugh maniacally and hang Batman over a tank of acid and then reveal his whole plan, and then Batman gets out, and that's the point of the movie. Why do we have to also focus in on? You know what I hate? You know what I hate? The original, the prequels for the Star Wars movies. I was discussing this last night. Do you like those? No, I don't. Let me ask you a question, Greg. Do you like the originals?
The Solo movie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, not that one.
Oh.
Yeah, the like 1, 2, 3 Phantom Menace and stuff.
Oh,
do you like the original Star Wars ones?
Yeah.
You like Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Yeah, Darth Vader's cool, right? Darth Vader's awesome. Don't you like Darth? Well, we've got some new movies out, and we know everybody's favorite character is Darth Vader. So here's him as a kid.
Yeah.
Whamp whamp. Yeah. That's terrible. I don't care him as a kid or what led up to him being Darth Vader. I just want to see him and choke guys from 10 feet away.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I agree.
All right. Sick of this. Same with the Joker. Oh, well, how did he, what childhood trauma made him, and what therapy sessions did he have to go through to become the Joker? I don't care.
Yeah.
Just be the Joker. So, yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. And also, I call him Whispery John. That's what I call him.
Who's your least favorite?
Aubrey Plaza, Jennifer Lawrence, and Chris Pratt. I put all of them can just move.
Okay.
Move
Greg?
out of town.
I didn't even think about it.
Oh. No prep.
No.
Here's Joaquin Phoenix in every movie.
I took a short nap while we were
discussing that. Yeah. We got to get into the news, but here's Joaquin Phoenix in every movie. Why do you have to do that to me? Why do you I want to love you, but you won't let me love you. Why do you have to do this to me? This is the Morning Brew, okay? It's time for the news. It's brought to you by Shelter, Horatio State Bank, and Moyer Equipment.
Your number one country 92.1 is KDQN, the Queen Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in DeQueen and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. The DeQueen City Council launched into its first meeting of the new year with a discussion on a number of issues, including a census recount for DeQueen and the possible regulation of porta potties within the city limits. During Tuesday night's meeting of the DeQueen City Council, Mayor Jeff Brown announced he has successfully petitioned the U.S. Census Bureau to perform a recount of its 2020 census for DeQueen. Brown said he and other city officials were dismayed over the previous census, which showed a decline in DeQueen's population of around 600 people, or nearly 10%. That count, he said, was far from accurate.
I know that's not correct, and I think anybody else that lives in DeQueen knows that's not correct. Last Wednesday, I spent about an hour and a half on the phone with the U.S. Census Bureau and successfully got the city of DeQueen signed up for a recount. Our census came in for 2020, I believe it was 6,105, if I'm correct. We went down, 500 or 600 folks. Got to get a correct count. We've got to get a count that's it's not ever going to be 100%, but we've got to do better than what we've been doing. Tax dollars, federal funding. We're talking about money for streets, money for water, infrastructure, money that we direly need. That's where that money comes from. And our population is what regulates how much funding we get from the government. And y'all, we need all we can get. We're going to do a recount, and we'll talk about it as we further get along in it and learn a little bit more about it.
City officials estimate DeQueen's true population is closer to 10,000 and could be as high as 12,000. Brown said the lack of rental units and homes for sale within the city, despite several years of housing development within DeQueen, is evidence that DeQueen's population has only grown since the 2010 census. Brown said more details on the census recount and how it will be conducted will be shared with the public in the months ahead. In other business, Brown said he and City Attorney Aaron Hunter are crafting an ordinance to present to the City Council that would regulate the use of porta potties within DeQueen. Their frequent use around town, Brown said, is becoming an eyesore.
I got to noticing porta potties sitting around town that have been there for extended periods of time. And, they're kind of unsightly. And porta potties, in my opinion, are not made to be used as permanent bathrooms. They're more for a construction site or, if you're having a festival or a fair or something like that. But they're not a permanent fixture, in my opinion. So I've got our city attorney, Aaron Hunter, looking at maybe drawing up an ordinance to present to the council to regulate and limit the time period that a porta potty can actually set out.
Brown said he plans to introduce the proposed porta potty ordinance during the council's February meeting. During Tuesday night's meeting, the council also approved contracts with 4 local entities: the UA-Cossatot Economic Development Office, Sevier County Museum, Sevier County Humane Society, and the DeQueen Senior Citizen Center. All 4 entities, Brown said, perform valuable services for DeQueen. Those range from helping reduce the number of stray animals by offering low-cost spay and neuter clinics for pets belonging to DeQueen residents, to preserving Sevier County history and developing additional economic opportunities for the city. The council then approved an ordinance setting future meetings of the City Council at 5:30 p.m. on the first Tuesday of each month. These meetings are open to the public. Finally, the first City Council meeting of the year was of special note for its newest council member, Kimberly Jarrell. Jarrell was elected to the seat unopposed after its former alderman, Dr. Jason Lofton, declined to seek re-election in 2022. Jarrell said she hopes to assist the city in developing stronger job opportunities for young residents who feel they otherwise must leave DeQueen to pursue a successful career.
As far as strategies, I'm going to sit back and learn from the pros. I think that I want DeQueen to be the city that I grew up in. I want it to come back to that for our future generations, so that future generations will come back here. So, and that's something that's really deep and dear to me. As a teacher for 17 years, I want to see these kids come back, not go off somewhere else. So, and if we have a good town to come back to with good everything, then I think that that's going to be one thing that will draw them back. We try to help the city grow some more, just help lead, guide, and direct, I guess, basically. But basically, this first year, I think, is going to be a learning curve. So I think that I've got a lot to learn, just kind of sit back and take it all in.
The next meeting of the DeQueen City Council is set for February 7th, beginning at 5:30 p.m. in the DeQueen City Hall. We'll be back with more local news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
I worked my whole life, and now I'm enjoying a nice retirement. But it wouldn't have happened without some planning. That's why I have my IRA at my bank. It's a balanced approach to investing. Solid returns in a safe, secure investment. Take my advice and open an IRA today.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smoothly by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or hay series tractors into More Your Equipment sales and rentals for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by More Your Equipment sales and rentals in Idabel or DeQueen to keep your Kubota running strong.
And we are back with Kdqn News. As your official reporting station for the National Weather Service, we took a moment to compile a weather summary for December and 2022 as a whole. First off, the month of December 2022 saw its hottest afternoon on December 29th with the mercury reading 74 degrees. But just a few days earlier, on December 23rd, the month saw its coldest morning at just 4 degrees. Looking at the year in total, the hottest afternoon occurred on July 9th at 105 degrees. We topped the century mark 18 days in 2022 for the hottest recorded weather. The coldest morning of the year was on December 23rd with that bone-chilling 4 degrees. Rainfall for the year equated to just over 49 inches. That's the least amount of annual rainfall received since 2012, when we recorded just under 39 inches. In our next story, modern gun deer season is over, but hunters under 16 will get a late crack at a deer this weekend during the Arkansas Special Youth Modern Gun Deer Hunt. The special hunt will take place this Saturday, January 7th, and Sunday, January 8th. Only hunters 6 to 15 years of age may harvest deer during the Modern Gun Youth Deer Hunt. Youth who have not completed hunter education must be under the direct supervision of an adult at least 21 years old. Mentors may not hunt any species during the hunt. Youth who have completed hunter education may legally hunt on their own at their parent or guardian's discretion. Again this year, youth hunters will need their own unique customer identification number to check their deer upon harvest. The CID number is free to obtain and will remain with the hunter throughout their life. Anyone who's already purchased a hunting license or applied for a permit hunt of any kind has already been issued a CID number and will use that to check their deer. Deer may be checked online at agfc.com, by phone at 1-877-731-5627, or through the AGFC smartphone app, which is available in the Apple App Store and on Google Play Store. The app even allows a hunter to check a deer without a cell phone signal. Visit agfc.com for more information on the Modern Gun Youth Deer Hunt. You can obtain a free customer ID number at that website by clicking the Buy Licenses/Check Game button at the top of the page and creating a new customer profile for your youth hunter. And in a local notice, the Sevier County Judge's Office is informing the public that the Middle Bridge on Chapel Hill Road will be closed beginning on Monday, January 9th for a bridge replacement project. The road will be closed beginning January 9th and until further notice. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out more local news, sports, upcoming events, and much, much more online at kdqn.net. You can also stay up to date with us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer. And by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Like excitement? There's lots of exciting things happening at Cossatot River School District. Under the district's vision of unity and growth, along with continual goals to bring new and evolving opportunities to both current and future students, our progress is unparalleled in our region. In addition to current programs and activities, students can look forward to football and volleyball programs coming next school year, with football practice starting this spring. For more info about these and other new programs, visit cossatot.us and select athletics.
We know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We're just waiting for you to apply. Ready to start your next career? Husqvarna Group has your opportunity. Full-time employment positions are now available with starting pay at $15.25 an hour. Apply in person at No. 1 Poland Drive in Nashville, Arkansas, or online at husqvarnagroup.com.
That's right. We are back live, KDQN 92.1 for the 8 o'clock hour with the Morning Brew. Good morning, Greg Revels.
Good morning.
Patrick Massey. I'm Tyler. We're here.
Before one thing that I need to mention, and we talked about it a little bit, but when I was talking about sports yesterday, I forgot to mention this.
Oh, no.
You know, Ethan Gallagher poured in 54 points Tuesday night.
We did hear about that. That's a new record for that school.
Yeah.
And so I was compiling all his stats, and I realized, like, every day I'm wrong because I need to add more to him. And
Yeah.
just when you think he's good, he gets better.
Yeah. Good young man. We had him in here. What was that, Monday?
Tuesday?
Was that
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
We had Monday off.
Tuesday was Monday,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So he was here Tuesday, and then went out, and maybe he just needs to come in before every game.
I think so, yeah. We give him the good luck.
We can get him more and more. Maybe he gets 60.
Yeah. Yeah.
60's big.
If you get 60, we'll donate something. That, yes, a windscreen for a microphone.
So between you and Jen, you're going to have nothing left.
Yeah, I know.
Giving it away.
I know it. We do have a fundraiser going on for Greg's beard.
Yep.
So we have a bucket up front here at the radio station. If you come and drop what?
Not a fundraiser to help him grow a beard.
No,
right?
no. No, just for
I
him to
could
keep
use that,
going.
too.
Yeah, he's growing a beard for charity.
Man, that's
I'm
just
not
the nicest
shaving.
thing you can do.
I'm not shaving for charity.
Not shaving.
That's it.
for charity.
That's
yeah,
it.
they basically dared me to do it and offered money, and so I decided, okay, we'll just try this.
Take him up on the offer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll do this. I'll match it.
Yeah,
We'll give it to the Superior County Medical Center Foundation.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
Which,
it.
by the way, gonna open up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's happening.
Like days, right? Possibly.
Yeah,
Possibly.
I mean, hadn't been in touch with them in the last day or two, so I don't know the exact date. But all they're waiting on is to get the medicines in.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Got to have medicine.
Gotta have
day.
the medicines.
It's not good to perform, sew up stitches without any deadening agents.
True.
Yeah.
Deadening agents.
And do surgery, but not have any kind of like painkillers to
Yeah.
prescribe
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah,
That'd
exactly.
be rough.
Yeah, it would be.
Here's a stick to bite down on, and maybe Lori's got a bottle of whiskey that she
Yeah.
can share.
Oh man.
So, but it's quickly arriving.
Yes,
Nice.
It's
Can't
gonna
wait.
be huge. Hey, and when the day it opens, no one will remember how long it took
Exactly.
to make it happen. So.
Yeah.
I will. I'll tell you, that's a process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're involved in it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was at a New Year's party the other day, and one of the hospital officials was there, and I purposely did not ask her. I did not. I was like, "This is New Year's Eve party. I'm not going to ask you about the thing that everybody in the world asks you about every day." No, I didn't. She finally brought it up. We were just having a conversation. I was just like, "Well, it'll open when it opens," and she's just like, "It's well overdue," and I'm like. I know there is nobody that wants that place open more than the officials and the folks that are making it happen.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. I'll be very excited. I am very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge,
any day now.
huge.
I mean, any day. I'm just expecting it to just be like, hey, y'all, we open.
I guess I realized because I'm usually at home by the time it gets dark. But last night I went to a buddy's house. His dad recently passed away, and a couple of us got together just to go out there and hang out. Well, he usually does something on Wednesday night, anyways. But he had a bunch of folks over, so did a little thing out there. About 9:30, 10 o'clock is when I finally was rolling home, and my buddy was taking me home. We drove by the hospital. I realized it's the first time I've driven by it when it's dark. I've been there during the day a bunch of times, but this is the first time going by when it was dark and it was all lit up. It was beautiful. It was an absolutely beautiful scene when driving by.
Very
it's
nice.
a gorgeous campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. And they do have a big caution sign up there north of town
Good.
for you to slow down.
That's good. Yeah. Until
It's a bit of a bend.
Yeah, and hopefully State will come give us a little help, throw some bone down here, and get us a good turning lane.
Yeah.
They'll do it.
Yeah,
It'll
It's gonna,
happen.
Take a little bit of time.
sure, and money.
right.
And, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take some time.
Yeah. Right here, Prince Harry alleges that William physically attacked him.
Your brother.
It's his big brother.
Can you believe he gave me a noogie one day?
Yeah. I couldn't think of a less threatening human being than any member of the royal family.
Yeah, William does look like. I mean, I wouldn't want to tangle with him. I don't know
Him?
I think so.
No.
I think he'd like headbutt you.
No.
is what I feel like.
I think he would. I think he fights like this. Like he just slaps
That's
at
Harry.
you.
Harry would definitely
Well,
fight like
both
that.
of them.
Yeah,
they both
of
have
them.
never lifted more than a spoon in their life.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty
true.
sure.
No, I think
Hey.
somebody lifts the spoon for them.
Yeah.
Now, they were both in the Royal Air Force.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Flew helicopters.
did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they did.
that sounds like a nice. That sounds like they didn't work hard to get to that point.
Yeah.
Though. And somebody flew the helicopter for him. Definitely.
I mean, I'm
And
going
they
to
were
butcher
like,
it here, but I have a buddy that was in the Army, and he says, yeah, if you ever want to join the military and not do anything, join the Air Force.
Whoa.
Shots fired. That's not
Whoa.
my words. That's my Army buddy. Okay?
Yeah.
That's my, rifleman,
Yeah.
in the streets of Nazareth.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
As opposed to the guy that's just like 20,000 feet in the air dropping a bomb.
Yeah. And I've heard the same thing from Navy folk
Yeah.
about Army folk and,
yeah?
and Air Force folk. There's a
Yeah,
tangle
they all
there.
do that.
They tangle with each other. a bit.
They've all got their, their
It's fun.
branch, and they're very supportive of it.
Yeah.
I support them all.
I do too.
apparently Patrick does.
Yeah,
not.
he leaves out the Air Force.
Yeah, he leaves out the Air Force.
Yeah. Support all troops except for those guys.
Way to go, Patrick.
Do they have troops?
Those lazy louts. Oh yeah.
We're just kidding you.
Are we?
No, but hey, we got to say that.
But it is. I was always struck. I think it was Band of Brothers. Maybe it was some other World War II movie where it was just like frontline combat infantry. Ended up like at one point they're all talking. It was right after like a friendly fire incident, like a U.S. Air Force plane accidentally dropped a bomb on the friendly lines.
Yeah.
And they're just talking. Pretty much the gist of it is that they like the Germans that are on the other side of the field a lot more than they like the guys that are flying the Americans flying the planes overhead.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird how sometimes those kind of like those things develop. You know?
And then
you got respect for the guy that's like you, that's just on the other side.
Right. The fight between brothers that happens. Of course, the Prince of Wales was knocked to the ground during the altercation that they had.
Which
I'm
one's
pretty
the Prince of
sure
Wales?
That's Harry.
Is he still a prince?
I thought he was Sussex.
I don't know.
The Duchess or something of it. No.
Yeah, which Harry, the Duke of Sussex, reportedly alleges his brother William, the Prince of Wales, knocked him to the floor during their altercation. I'm pretty sure a slight gust of wind would knock Harry to the floor. So I don't know.
I'm telling you, man.
You think
he's bad?
Prince of Wales? That would be like saying you're the Prince of Polk County. I mean, that's the same size. That's just ridiculous to me.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? I wouldn't be afraid of either of those guys. Maybe I'd get my butt kicked. I'm not saying I'm absolutely gonna just.
I'm pretty sure you would.
Well, I guess we'll have to see. I'm gonna challenge.
Which one? Are you gonna go for Harry first, the weaker
one?
one?
I'll go with Harry first.
Yeah, go for the weaker one. After he kicks you, you'll know William could kick you too.
Oh, okay. Kicks me? They're throwing kicks?
I'm talking about kick your.
Another way. I'm guessing he's whining about all this on the Netflix documentary.
Probably.
Yes. Just the grand remonstrance.
Well, he's got to have something to do.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, he's just boring.
He has no idea. One time, Patrick picked me up and threw me into a bunk bed, and I crumpled into a toy box.
Yeah,
that happened.
You deserved it.
I don't think I did. I just don't believe I did.
You got over it, though. I think. I don't know. You brought the story up a number of times. I don't know if maybe it's still eating away at you, but
I just think you were full of teenage anger.
It rolled downhill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I had nobody though. There was nobody below me that I could beat up.
You Stretch Armstrong. You didn't.
I beat him up.
We did some really bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you an only child?
No.
You have
a sister. I'm the oldest. I got two sisters and a little brother. He passed away, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. But I can remember one time we were hitting golf balls, and my sister. Of course, we didn't know, and we didn't know how to hit golf balls. We were just out there hitting them. You know? And she hit one and hit me right in the ear.
Ooh!
I mean, came right off the end of it.
Yeah.
Like a bad shank. Hit me right in the ear. I'd have killed her, but it knocked my inner ear. I started running. I just fell over.
Yeah.
It looked like a cartoon. I was had to. Running after. And then another time, one of my other sisters, my other sister. She did something to me. She was taking off on her bicycle. I took one of those little footballs they throw out at the game. You know? Have you ever thrown one of those really hard?
No.
They'll curve. You don't know which way they're going to curve. I threw it as hard as I could and hit her right in the head, knocked her right off that bike.
Dang, pretty good.
Yeah. But
Did you play quarterback that year?
No. But I mean, we had some. I can also remember my little brother. This was back in the 60s.
Yeah.
So there was no such thing as a seatbelt.
Right.
So he was about 14, but he still stood up in the seat next to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
While she was driving.
Yeah.
He wasn't that old. I'm kidding you.
Yeah.
But he was old enough. He probably had to bend over a little bit.
Right.
I don't know what he did. I hit him right in the gut, knocked all the air out of him.
How much older were you?
7 years.
7 years. Yeah. That's a good. Yeah. That's
Yeah, it's nice to have. Tyler's 6 years younger than me. It's good to have that kind of punching bag when you're growing up a little bit.
But you got to realize, that's right. That's exactly right.
You got to relieve, your stress out on.
Yeah, you got.
What did I do?
But you got to realize that, like this is the kind of family I grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
One of my sisters, my mom would put us outside when she had to clean the house, because we would run in, there would be one of us running in all the time. Y'all stay outside.
Yeah.
Well, so one day we were doing it, so we were just honking the horn on the truck, and she came out and said, "If one more person honks that horn, I'm going to whip every one of you."
Oh, no.
My sister went and honked it before she got the door shut.
Oh, no. Did she
so-
run?
Well, she was worth, she said it. For
It's
y'all to
worth
get
it.
it. Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
The communal
nice.
punishment.
That's right. That's right.
Barracks punishment
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Mr. Revels has dishonored himself and the platoon.
Yeah, we would. I mean, it would be horrible.
Yeah.
If I had us, when we were kids,
yeah.
I would have put us in a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
just
understand that.
threw raw meat in there every
Yeah.
once in a while.
Yeah. Thinking I need to get Miles a buddy. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
A punching bag, essentially, in a few years.
He's just young enough that Mariah, I feel like, is going to definitely
Yeah.
beat up on him. Some.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, I had to quit. I had to quit beating up on my sisters because when about 12, my sister started beating me up. So I
Yeah.
just left her alone.
I said,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
nothing will make you a tougher person than having a girl beat up on you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Miles will be thanking Mariah in the future when he's a tough. He's a
grizzled veteran
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
14.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
scars all
Yeah.
over him. That one that's like looks like a bear in the
Yeah,
face
yeah,
that
yeah.
goes up, just missed the eye.
Yeah.
goes from the brow down to the cheek.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope he
Yeah,
gets one of those.
That's from Mariah. That'll be
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Mariah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
Not a bear.
One time, Jen threw a hairbrush at me so hard it stuck in the door. Like, boing, like that. And I like closed the door quickly. It was end over end, like a tomahawk
my
coming
gosh.
at me. And the handle just like that. And we both got in trouble and we had to pay for the door replacement with our allowance, our 5 cents a week. We had to like,
So you're
forego
still paying that out,
I'm
right?
still paying it. Yeah. Sucks.
So Harry, what's the other one?
Met
Bill?
Sally.
Harry and Bill.
Yeah.
Just get over it.
Yeah,
Squash
yeah.
it, man. Here's another headline: New York Post. Prince Harry claims William and Kate Middleton once forced him to wear a Nazi costume, or they were going to try to force him to wear it. Like, dude, where are you? Just stop trashing your family, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all you got. I mean,
Yeah.
Megan's like one. She meets LeBron James one afternoon. She ain't with you anymore, Harry.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
She gonna ditch you in the quickest opportunity she can.
Especially if you keep talking about how you were just humiliated.
Just a whiny little
Yeah.
It's I can only imagine. I have not seen the documentary, but I can only imagine like what she's looking like as he's telling these stories to
Yeah.
a camera, and she's sitting right next to him, just like, oh my gosh.
And one time William
What a
pants
simp.
me. He pants me in front of everybody, and
Yeah.
held
Tussle
me
my
down
hair sometimes.
Yeah.
In front of all the butlers and maids.
Yeah. All right, let's do the weather. It's brought to you by Genuine RV Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma.
Choose the option that best describes your lifestyle. Option A. Option B. Option C. Or all of the above. Whatever you're into, Genuine RV and Power Sports has it covered with a large selection of new and pre-owned RVs, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, golf carts, and more. With exceptional customer service and satisfaction. Genuine RV and Power Sports, 1300 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabel.
Number one country weather.
All right. You know what? Southerners do sometimes put a Frenchy twist on certain things. Like I noticed genuine. People say genuine a lot around, like genuine. And then they also say cafe. That's a cafe. All right. It's a cafe. But everybody around here is like, oh, yes, go to the cafe, ma'am.
I just say, let's go eat.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Hey, I get made fun of a Yankee at all times. Can I not say
Yeah,
one
you can
thing?
say whatever you want.
Can I just say one thing about cafes?
No, you said, let's go somewhere where they'll fix us something to eat.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to go somewhere. We're about
Yeah.
to fix us something
I'm
to
gonna
eat.
fix you some breakfast, man.
Yeah.
Come on by.
It ain't broke.
Well, it is.
Apparently.
My belly broke.
Yeah.
Until we'll fix some breakfast.
All right. Well, today's going to be sunny with a high near 58. Light west winds increasing to 10 miles per hour this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 33. And tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high near 63. That's your 24-hour forecast. Looking at tomorrow night as well, mostly cloudy, a low of 49. So those lows jumping up a little bit. It's currently 33 degrees outside your number one country studios right now. And apart from that, That's about it. That's about all I got as far as the weather. Got some Florida burglars were arrested after calling 911 to help move some stolen items. That's a great headline. 2 people in Florida arrested after one of them made a 911 call to get help moving their belongings from a home they were burglarizing. It's pretty smart. You're like, all right, we can get some help with this. You know, we could just say this is my house.
Yeah,
you know,
I love it.
Easy enough. Why are you calling 911? I don't know, a moving company maybe. Yeah, they responded to a home last Saturday. A call was made, but nobody spoke. At the home, the deputies concluded that nobody lived there, but they found a male suspect and his girlfriend inside the home after entering it through an unlocked door. This is all very like, if the door's ajar, you know, you can walk in, right? That's not breaking and entering. That's just entering.
Just a good old trespassing.
Yeah. This is simple trespassing.
Is that true?
What?
That it's not breaking and entering.
I have no idea. Did not rely on me for any kind of legal advice.
Go ahead and try to hold that up and like fight that in court.
Yeah.
You know, plead not guilty to the charges, have a jury trial, and be like, nah, the door was ajar, so I just walked in and stole everything.
Yeah.
See if they care.
Yeah.
Whether it's breaking
Judge,
or entering.
sir, if anything, it should just be trespass, downgraded to trespassing.
And still theft of property.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't really understand why they were calling 911 to help with this, though. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Again, searching for the male suspect after identifying him from the security video as a burglar at Dollar General. I guess that happens everywhere, where several items were stolen earlier in the day. So they stole the items, then went to a home that they didn't own and called 911 to help move their belongings. So I think these people were under the influence of something, if you ask me. Greg's texting. Patrick's looking at New York Post. I guess.
Well, I'm just thinking about, one of the things I was thinking about was deer hunting.
Yeah?
I don't know why. But,
oh, okay.
There's still a little deer hunting left for young people.
Yeah, this weekend.
Yeah. Got one more hunt.
Archery still going on.
Archery's still going on, but I mean, you got one more gun hunt for young people.
Yeah, young people. Remember, 15 and under.
15 and under.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, and hey, they're still doing the thing. You submit your deer's head for CWD testing. You get put into a drawing for one of 2 lifetime sportsman licenses, which means no more having to remember your fishing license every year, no more having to get tags. The only thing you'll ever have to get, if you happen to win one of those, it's like a $1,000 prize. You get one of those lifetime sportsman license. The only thing you'll ever have to do is get like a trout stamp, or if you do like elk or bear,
or you want to go hunting in the Proville management area, you have to get one of those stickers.
Well, yeah, that's still that's just
separate.
permission to hunt there.
Yeah, that's separate though.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I just want to go back to this whole like hairy Nazi uniform thing for a second, if I could. I don't know if you guys, Tyler, you're probably too young to remember. Greg, you may remember there was a big scandal when he was photographed back in 2005 wearing that uniform with the swastika and stuff on it.
You remember this? What were you like?
Oh, I definitely.
12?
I was in college then.
2005?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes, I graduated in 2005 from high school.
Oh, okay.
I know it's weird. It's a hard.
You were
thing for
all
me
up
to
on the
admit.
Prince Harry news.
I was into the news. Yeah,
He was in Canada.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
I've never
was
been
your
a-
overlord or something.
Yeah,
up
I've
there.
never been a real big fan of the royal family, so anything that was a scandal, I would pay attention to.
Okay.
And so this happened. Now in the Netflix documentary, he's claiming that his brother forced him to do it. Just like, you little weasel, man. That was your decision. There ain't no. How is somebody going to force you to put a swastika band on your arm? Man?
Yeah, and it's like, wait, okay.
Go ahead.
I mean, what? Yeah, exactly. How is he going to force you? I'll give you a noogie, atomic wedgie.
I mean, like Tyler, I forced him to maybe be like Princess Peach when we played Mario Kart.
Yeah,
but
and he always took Toad, which we all know Toad was the
Toad
fastest.
was the fastest. Yeah.
Yeah. So unfair advantage. Also during GoldenEye when we would play 007, he
Yeah,
always
you
took Odd Job.
You were Jaws,
and he made me take Jaws, which Jaws was the biggest guy, and Odd Job was half as tall. So you had to shoot Odd Job, you had to stop and aim down.
Yeah, you can't move and aim at the same time in GoldenEye.
It was just ridiculous.
Yeah,
like
great.
you're already older, taking the unfair advantage in the video games too.
But I never made you dress as a Nazi.
No,
Okay,
it's close.
And if I had, I bet you would have not. There's no way that
Yeah.
that would have I could ever force you to.
You know
do
what,
something
Patrick?
like that.
I put my foot down on this one.
But with royalty though, there's a chain of command. and since he's his superior royally, he has to follow what he tells him to do.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a choice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't you think? I mean,
at the
and
same
he
time,
finally got tired of doing
you
that
can-
because William was telling him to do so many different things. He had to leave.
Oh,
Don't you feel sorry
You're
for
such a
him?
loyalist.
Yeah.
You can break the chain of command.
Hey, you know what
You
I
can
wish-
break it. You can stand up to it if you're being forced to do something that's
They
illegal
hang
or
you when you
more-
do that.
Hey, sometimes that's what you get when you stand up for your principles.
Greg, would you
Don't you
rather
remember William Wallace?
I remember all these activists, like with maybe let's say with BLM or Wall Street or what was the one up in
Occupy.
Occupy. They were all like complaining about getting arrested. And it was
Yeah.
like sometimes it's like, you know how long Mohandas Gandhi, the Mahatma, you know how long he stayed in prison? A long time. Nelson Mandela, everyone thought he was dead.
Yeah.
Okay, and no, he was in prison. That just Martin Luther King. How many times did he get beat up and arrested? Sometimes when you stand up for what you believe in, you get beat up and arrested.
Yeah.
you know that's just that. Honestly, that happens most of the time.
That's true.
So we're equating what Martin Luther King did and what Mahatma Gandhi did and Nelson Mandela to Harry putting on a Nazi uniform.
You stand up for what you believe in.
Hey,
I guess.
if those
would you rather
guys-
would you rather wear a Nazi uniform or be hung on the neck until you're dead?
Me?
Yeah.
There's no capital punishment in Britain.
Yeah, fair enough. Royals even? Can't
Yes,
you?
but
There's no
not-
gallows.
Not since like Charles II.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Which one would I rather do?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That'd be pretty tough.
That would be tough.
I mean, you know, it's easy to say I'd take the latter,
Yeah.
but
Until
I mean,
you're
when it
presented
when it
with
comes
it.
down
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it, yeah. I mean, it's,
Jawohl.
you know,
That
that
wasn't the option for him, though. It was a costume party. He could have called in sick.
How tasteless would you be showing up to the costume party as SS uniform? Like, yeah, Achtung, I'm here. You know,
yeah, and you know who's at the costume party, right?
who?
His dad,
Yeah.
his grandmother,
Yeah,
and,
Who fought
and,
them.
and the butlers and the maids.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just to make the dance party.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Listen, we've got Patrick. You brought up something that I know you wanted to talk about earlier. We're going to take a brief break. Banished words.
Oh yes,
Yes,
Yeah,
I've really
yeah.
wanted to get it. I've been wanting to get it. It's apt as we're still on like
This is-
5 days into the new year.
Last yar, last
Yep.
week.
Last week.
I talked about words that these how they're trying to change language so we
Yep.
can't think about certain things. Well, this is actually a list of banished words that I can get down with.
All right.
All right.
I like it. Let's take the briefest of breaks, and we'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
In need of electrical work? Trust the experts at H&K Electric, a locally owned company and proud supporters of Ashdown Community and Panther Sports. H&K Electric has the experience and expertise to handle all electrical services from large industrial manufacturing facilities to residential and commercial service needs. For professional technicians who provide expert advice and workmanship, trust H&K Electric. Online, visit hkelectric.org. Best wishes for a successful sports season from Josh Huddleston and staff at H&K Electric.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your Master Tobacco Settlement dollars at work.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Little River County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 898-3741 and ask Ray Tipton, Daryl Coker, or Robbie Chafin about protecting your agri-business.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels and Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in Kdqn. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative wishes you and your family a happy new year. May the memories of this past year brighten your time for many years to come. At Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative, our members are the most important part of our electric cooperative. We pause to say thank you for your patronage and friendship over the past year, and we look forward to serving your electrical needs for many years to come. Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative, wishing you and your family a happy new year.
All right, we are back.
That's controversial.
That's controversial and heavy for the 8 o'clock hour.
We don't want to do that.
Yeah, we want to be a little goofy.
There's a lot of words they're trying to ban right now. Like they, as in, the
ominous they.
The wokeists out there, I guess. Like the cancel culture warriors.
SJWs.
Twitter. SJWs for sure. Things like they don't want to use breastfeeding anymore. They want to use chest feeding for those few guys that are out there that can do that, I guess.
Greg's down with that one.
Yeah, I know. He's all like offended that I'm offended by that. But here is a list of words that I am so ready to never hear ever again in my life. Number 1, goat. I'm not
a fan of that one either.
Tired of it. Played out, overused, never ever say it again. Of course, it is the acronym for greatest of all times. I feel like nobody said it until LeBron James came around. Yes, he is a fantastic basketball player, but he could just suck tomorrow. All right. The next Lakers game, he could just absolutely be terrible. All right. And then people are like, oh, he's non-GOAT now.
Right.
GOAT non-persona. But I was at I was talking earlier. There was a little party last night. Somebody was just railing. I just
about the goat,
goat, and then somebody else came up and they're like, "Who are you talking about? The goat, blah blah blah, goat." And the other guy's like, "Yeah, he's the goat." Goat. Stop using it. I never ever want to hear that.
I'm with you. It's in news too. I've heard that.
Yes.
All right, this is ABC News. The GOAT of basketball has I've heard it quite a lot. Now, I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, what? The GOAT? Like, the greatest of all time? Oh, how much time do you save by saying GOAT?
Yeah, none. And it's annoying. A goat is I'm not a fan of goats.
Yeah.
Like the mid-sized hoofed mammal animal. All right.
Yeah.
They're dumb. They get their heads caught in fences all the time. They're mean.
Now you're being constantly reminded of them.
The only thing, they're constantly reminded. The only thing they're good at is just eating everything.
Yeah.
I was going to say you were the GOAT of local news.
No. You know who the GOAT was? It was
he's using it. See,
it was Mr. Ray Kimball.
Oh yeah,
right?
I know. I'm just messing with you.
And Mr. McKinley.
Yeah, Jr.
Should we move it to the boat? The best of all time?
Just don't use acronyms unless you're in the military.
Yeah.
All right. You ever listen to two military guys? None of the three of us were ever in the military, but you get two military guys together. They're like, "What's your MOS?" "Oh, I was with this SPAAG."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, okay. Well, I was on the USM, AA 2012 456." And they're like, "Oh, okay. So what about the?" And you can't understand what they're talking about.
Absolutely.
That's why I don't understand. Like these guys the stolen valor guys who like pretend to be like they're in the military. Dude, you're way too stupid. The very idea that you're going to do something like that makes you stupid.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be able to keep up.
Yeah.
Like a real military person will spend 2 minutes with you and realize that you're just a big old liar.
Totally.
So that is it. That I'm done with GOAT.
Yep. We're done with GOAT. Okay.
Done with GOAT. Unless you're eating it. All right. Yeah, I do love goat meat.
Okay.
It's great.
Yeah.
Inflection point. It's a mathematical term, but you constantly hear people say, "This was my inflection point to change my life." I hear it all the time from people. "This was an inflection point for the county." Okay, it's a mathematical term. If you don't.
Do they mean like a crucial moment?
Crucial moment where something went a different direction.
Yeah.
Inflection point in mathematics is when a certain curve of numbers or statistics or of numbers of math went from one direction, now it's going a different one.
Right.
Quiet quitting. I've not heard anyone use this like in real life, but it is we saw it. It was one of the big things of 2022 is people quiet quitting, where they feel like they do the bare minimum at work to not get fired. All right. They don't go above and beyond. Quiet quitting, it's not quitting.
Right.
And you're not quietly, the first rule of quiet quitting is never mention that you're quiet quitting.
Right.
You're doing the job that you're
job.
hired to do.
Yeah.
Not necessarily poor, just the bare minimum, just to
right.
keep you there. That's what most people do anyways.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like.
So for your review, Sam, you are adequate. You
Yeah.
know? Ugh, that's the last thing you want to be.
And who wants who wants
Yeah.
to be like, quiet quitting is a terrible principle to bring to
Yeah.
a workplace. I mean, you know,
that's just a lazy. You're just being lazy and putting like a movement behind it.
yeah, you know,
right?
I've met a lot of people that are really hard workers and really good workers in their environment, and you know who they do it for themselves at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Yes, the trickle down effect's good for the business, good for the business owner, good for whatever organization they're part of, but there is nothing like doing a good job at something and being able to, at the end of the day, being like, that was from me.
Yeah,
I
it's a
did
good
that
job.
for myself.
Yep.
You know, you get to feel proud of
Mhm.
something, you know. As I've always, I dream about being a farmer. You know, I would
Yeah.
love to be, at the end of the day, look back on everything that I did, the fence I built, the cattle I worked,
Mhm.
you know, the whatever I did with the chicken house, you know, I can
Yeah.
look back and be like, man, I did this for me.
Yeah.
You know,
A lot of tangible evidence there of a good day's work.
Absolutely. It's very noble. Gaslighting is another one.
I'm still not sure what that means.
It's to deceive somebody, to gaslight, is you're trying to make somebody think something's good when it really isn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just
We have enough words
we have
for that.
enough
I think we have
words
a bunch of words for that.
Euphemism,
Manipulating. Yeah.
manipulating. Yeah, there's plenty of that. So,
Greg, are you bored?
No, I'm just trying to
listen and learn.
and trying to figure out some of these things. Like I was thinking about that quiet quitting.
Yeah.
And I do think that's a problem.
Yeah.
And I think that what people are doing is they're not really doing. You know, I think there's so many places where you go where people are not getting fired,
Mhm.
but they're not doing their job.
Yes.
But they don't have anybody to put in their place.
Right.
So they leave them there, and
Yep,
so
that's true.
they end up doing nothing and getting paid because they can't find anybody else to put them in.
and they
And
still
that's
need
crazy.
a body there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you know it's like, you know, I mean, just to use this for an example, I went to a fast food place the other day, not here, it
Mhm.
was in another place, and it's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
I'll take, you know,
What?
drive around.
Yeah.
Didn't even tell me how much it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Didn't tell me which window to go to. Didn't tell me anything. So I go to the first window, I look in, there's somebody in there, and they're at a cash register. So I stopped. I go, you know, they're looking down, and they go,
Oh no! Point backwards
the-
with their thumb.
and go to the
Not
next
a
one.
word spoken.
Yeah. No, they didn't even open the window. They just point to the
I'm
next
getting
one.
white hot just listening
Yeah.
to this.
And then, so you get to the other one, it's like,
Oh yeah.
You know,
Just reaches out, no words.
Yeah,
Just throws it in your vehicle.
Yeah.
you know, kind of, you know, you got to realize you got to catch it before
Yeah,
it
yeah.
falls on the ground.
And then
you
it's
know?
not what you ordered.
Yeah, well,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah, and then it's like, so that'll be $22.48.
Yeah,
I said, what? You know,
Yeah.
yeah, $22.48.
You speak English, old man?
Only ordered one hamburger and a Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what. I
Call
said,
your
no, that's
congressman.
not what. Oh, I'm sorry. We've got the wrong. You know, then they did say, I'm sorry, I've got the wrong order.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
I'm infuriated.
Yeah.
Just listening to
Well,
that. But I
But
It's
you know, they
everywhere.
can't replace those people.
Yeah.
Nope, I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's I see it everywhere. Walmart, I don't care. I'll blow them up. Miserable folks over there. Miserable. Okay, just perk up a little bit, y'all. You got a job, all
Yeah.
right? You're making a little bit of money, okay? I'm sorry, y'all folks. I don't know what happens to that. Do I need to stop?
No, I just got a point. But you go ahead.
No,
I'll let you finish.
this is as nice as I can say it. I don't need
Yeah.
to say anymore.
Well,
But miserable, y'all
yeah.
miserable over there.
But I do want to mention somebody that does an outstanding job at Walmart, and she just celebrated her 15th anniversary, I believe. I saw it on Facebook. Joyce Lipsy.
Oh, yeah,
amazing person.
Okay, thank you, Joyce
She's
Lipsy.
probably the one I'm thinking of. There's a few standouts over there that are just incredible.
No, Joyce Lipsy makes up. I will say she is such an extraordinarily happy person that she makes up for all the rest of the miserable lot that I have to deal with over there. She is a fantastic person.
Yes,
I will say, Tyler, you'll remember this back about 2010 or so. We organized this campsite cleanup project. You were just visiting and you helped me.
Yeah.
We picked up like tons of trash at all these places all across the county, like Johnson Bridge, Rock Creek. 80,000, anybody listening probably
You're talking
knows
about
what
all
I'm
the
talking
party
about.
places.
Yeah, all the party places.
Yeah.
They're just cleaning up the needles and the trash
Yes,
and the
I remember her.
shingles
Yeah.
that got dumped. Well, Joyce Lipsy saw us, I believe it was at 80,000. She saw us doing that, and she came up and she's like, "This is so great what you guys are doing." We did have one the next weekend at Johnson Bridge. She showed up, probably picked up more trash than anybody. She just saw us. Nobody asked her to come out and help out. She just heard about it, came by. That's just the type of person
That's the kind
she
of
is.
person she is.
Yeah,
That's
she's
right.
and Miss Batty.
Yes.
Love her too.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, and this isn't anything new, but it should be just the complete opposite, that some of the older folks are just way better than the younger folks. And shouldn't the younger folks be motivated in one way or another? Like, I know you're just a cashier job or whatever, but it's like that's how you get, you get to somewhere else. You do it well. You get well recommended when you move on to something else. You should have a little drive.
I just say I don't get what's going on, man. I don't know if it's just like the cell phone is just sapping people's will. It's just like this, just straight from your brain right into the phone, and then into nothing.
I went there yesterday and I needed something behind a lock glass case, and it was like, and then went on picked up the phone and was like, and was calling and nobody answered, and she's like, whatever, Amanda, like the Amanda, Amanda, and she's not turning around. She's just not. She's purposely ignoring her calls, I guess, or something. And I'm just standing there. I'm like, if it's not a big deal, or if it's too big a deal, it's fine.
Yeah.
I wanted it, and I'm like,
I tell a Walmart person if it's too big a deal, they're like, yeah, it is.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
their
mentality.
basically what I got, and I was like, "Oh, okay, all right. Well, don't bother with it. I'll make another stop somewhere else for this thing."
You know Helen's going to be calling you.
Yeah,
who?
Helen Walton.
Oh,
you're not scared, huh?
I just peed my pants. But I wanted to get some pictures.
Carolyn will take the call. She takes all of our calls.
She ain't scared.
No,
she ain't scared.
no.
She ain't shook at all.
She ain't scared, is she?
No.
Don't you dare
But-
call up to Carolyn with any kind of bad mindset
I
on
wouldn't
your
do it.
agenda. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
And I work with her.
Yeah.
All right. And she gives me, she throws me a lot of favors. All right.
Yeah.
I would not do that to her.
No.
But yeah, their stupid little photo machine that they have there to print photos has been broke forever. I wanted to print off a bunch of photos for Christmas to give everybody of our baby daughter and
Yeah.
stuff, all this and that. Yeah, shut up. You're sending pictures of your son out everywhere.
I have never sent a picture of my son ever.
I got
Be
one.
like, here's more of me.
I got one.
Did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I felt left out.
You read
too.
my text?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was 2 a.m. in the morning. You went inside your house and took a photo of your son sleeping.
How did you get this photo? Polaroid.
But yeah, so when I went and asked one of the elite somebody that literally has worked there like 15 years,
Yeah, team leader.
Yeah, no, still just a entry level associate.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I asked her, I was just like, "Are you guys going to get this fixed?" She's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Do you work this section here?"
Yeah.
And I was like, do you have any idea this thing's been busted for like 3 months? Do you guys have plans to maybe get another one? Can I use the online photo service? Like, nah, we don't even really mess with those. Usually they just end up in the trash. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? You're kidding me.
Wow.
You're absolutely kidding me. My wife went back yesterday or the day before, and the same thing, went up there, and a person literally told her, like, this isn't my section. And she's like, okay, can
Then
you
get out of it.
Can you get the person who works this section? I think she went on her break or something.
Yeah.
And just like, do you have any? Is there anybody else who you can call over here with the key? No, I don't. I don't think anyone's here today that has it. Just
I love that.
Yeah.
Is there one set of keys? What happens if you wash it? That's what I
Yeah,
know.
no doubt. I mean, you're Walmart, corporate Walmart. What would Miss Helen Walton think if I called her up and said, you know what, I couldn't buy that $900 computer in there
Yeah.
because
The key was- yeah.
because your dim-witted employees couldn't find.
Hey, would you tell us how you really feel?
Yeah. I'm going to defend. I'm going to defend Walmart just for a
It
bit
frustrates me so bad, I'm sorry.
I go there often, and while yes, sometimes the customer service is a bit lacking, sometimes you find these diamonds that are incredible. There's this one young man that works there. I'm not going to describe him. Not important to the story.
You already did.
Yeah, by him.
Yeah,
Saying him.
yeah.
But and I've had him help me a couple times. The one time I couldn't find the covers for the outside faucets, and he was like, "Oh yeah, dude," and he like showed me. He's like, "Yeah, we had him over here, but we moved him over here." It was an excellent customer service, and then he helped me get some stuff out of the case once, and was super cool. You know, it's always up at the electronics section. They're always kind of hanging around, not doing much.
yeah.
You know, but you go up, and they're like, "Yeah, but please," they're like waiting for somebody to help.
And
You
I
know?
will tell you this too.
Yeah.
If you use the pickup service they have,
Mhm.
those people are really helpful and friendly too.
The best thing you can do is just not shop there. That's my philosophy. Yeah.
Irregardless.
Don't say that either.
Walmart is like a local business now compared to some of the
like
other
Amazon and
yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah,
you
I
can shop
know.
local at your
And-
local
and
Walmart.
I love that. At the end of the day, they're all good people.
Oh, I love
They're just
Walmart.
not good workers.
I love
So,
Walmart. I
all
love
right.
going up there and being like, "Can I get a pack of juice boxes, a
I'm in it
bowling
up to
ball?"
my neck. Now I'm trying to swim out.
yeah, absolutely. And I'll go there. I want a pack of juice boxes, a bowling ball, and a bike lock chain. And I get it all. Like it's
Yeah.
great. I love you just go up and ask for the most random things.
That's right.
And you get them all. You know.
Yes,
Of course, the next time you go, they'll be moved and somewhere else.
Yeah,
because they're
that's why
always
you
trying
ask.
to. That's a marketing ploy.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing. You know,
Right.
because they know if you want Cheerios and it's in the same place every time, you're not going to look at all the other stuff.
Ah,
they have.
yes.
So they move it around.
Called the Walmart Shuffle.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
But irregardless, that's enough on that topic. Let's go back to the other
I'll
words.
Just say, all right, Joyce and Miss Batty. Okay, I still go there because of y'all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
There you go.
Well, there you go. All right, feel special.
And Mr. Step. All right.
Oh yeah,
he's a good guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. What's next on the?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And
What's wrong with that?
That ties into well, this isn't my list.
Oh, okay.
But Walmart is what it is. All right, I'll say that. Another repeat offender, first banished in 2008 for overuse, misuse, and uselessness. The phrase's re-entry sparked angry responses from nominators. Of course, it is what it is. What else would it be? It would be weird if it wasn't what it wasn't, one user quipped. Another said the phrase provides an excuse not to deal with reality or accept responsibility. Well, that's exactly what it's there for. It just, you got I use it all the time at my house when things aren't going exactly perhaps like how my wife would like. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And
Nothing
you know what?
nothing that
It's
is
a
can't be
period.
isn't.
It really is just a period.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Done.
But I like it because it's like it is what it is, and it ain't what it used to be.
Yeah.
That's my. And then you go.
No, that's where you get moving forward.
Yeah.
Moving
But then
forward.
you also have like when somebody's like, well, "Why doesn't it? It's not fair." It is what it is. All right. There's the way it is, and there's the way it ought to be.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the goat got to an inflection point, and where he was quiet quitting.
Yeah.
But he moved forward.
Yeah.
And he
Well,
was
until he was
amazing.
gaslighting.
Yeah.
He was amazing, irregardless of it making any sense, because it is what it is.
That's right. I do like. I think I overuse amazing.
Yeah.
But then it really limits you to a life where you now nothing is.
Who else does that?
A lot
How
of
are
people.
you? How are you?
But it's like, listen, okay.
How are you?
I'm amazing.
There you go.
Yeah, but you say amazing. It's like you use that on a basket of chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now that you've limited yourself, you can never top. If Jesus were to come down, you wouldn't even be able to be like, "That's amazing," because you used it already on a burger. Like
Well, that's the problem. That's the same problem we have with love.
Yeah.
You can love chicken wings. You can love your cat.
Right.
You can love your parents.
But not like you love your child.
You can love your child.
Yeah.
But and we use the same word for everything.
Yeah.
You know, when you
it's amazing.
When you look at Greek, you know, there were different words for love.
Yeah.
There's brotherly love. There's erotic love. There's, you know, there's different kinds of, you know, there's different words for it. And so you could use those different words, but instead we say, I love bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Or bologna.
Yeah.
Or it cheapens the meaning a little bit.
Yeah. And that's what my point is. The same thing you were saying.
So using amazing is okay. You're cool with that.
Nah.
No.
You know, I think
and you really can't throw it around that much, or else you start really sounding. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's overused.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean everything's not amazing.
No, I would hazard that most people have never seen anything amazing ever, because amazing is like that's a pretty strong word. You're amazed.
Yeah.
You know, like, can you look up the definition, Patrick, of amazing?
Awe-inspiring.
Have you ever been awe-inspired? Like, it was amazing, like the greatest thing you've ever seen. You know, probably not. I'm gonna say no. I've never been amazed by the definition.
By a chicken wing.
Yeah, by a chicken wing, especially. Yeah.
I mean, I was on a plane once and the engine caught on fire, and the fact that we landed, I thought was pretty awe-inspiring.
Yeah,
I'll say that. It's some things. I don't know. I think it's all right.
You think have you been amazed?
Sometimes. Maybe I'm just cynical, but when I see people do really good things, I use when Friendship Baptist Church had their Thanksgiving meal giveaway, and they gave away like 500 meals.
Yeah.
And when I went Thanksgiving Day and I talked to all of them, got some pictures, did some interviews with them. When I got back to the house, my wife was like, "So how was it?" I remember telling her it was amazing. To me, it was awe-inspiring to see a group of folks like.
See, to me, that would be fantastic.
No, that's like fantastical. You know, that's fantasy. It's not a fantasy, I think. To
Semantics.
Expect
it was awesome.
A human to help another human.
It was awesome.
I don't know. I found it amazing.
Hey, you brought it up.
I skipped over that.
You skipped amazing,
and I also skipped
Greg
absolutely. Because I realized they say that one's overused one, and then I realized, like, when I'm talking to Bruce Westerman during our Friday interviews, I'm always like, absolutely, Congressman. Like, every time I have to cut some of them out.
And that means 100% infallible, like,
You're
exact.
correct. Yes.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
It says here it's frequently used by people who speak too loudly and who are annoying and
true.
who think they're better than you.
That's true. Absolutely.
Now we know why. Yeah, that's absolutely true.
No. All right, enough of the semantics and wordplay, but I do get down with this list. Is there one more on there that you really liked? Because we have a minute.
That's really it.
Yeah.
Moving forward is one. I mean, I don't know why that's marked because of its misuse, overuse, and uselessness. I don't know. I mean, I do plenty of things that seem. I move backwards plenty of times.
Yeah.
So moving forward is a nice opposite.
Yeah.
For that.
And that's a good one to use, especially during conflict resolution.
Yeah.
You know,
move forward.
We're going to move forward from here. Greg, start writing down your hours. All right, you're going to move forward doing that. We're going to move forward.
Showing up on time would be a great way to move forward.
Yeah. We're going to move forward without you.
We're doing a
if I'm not here, you go ahead and move forward without me.
Yeah. We're moving. The royal we are moving forward. You are not. You are staying put.
Yeah, you can lead, follow, or just get out of the way.
That's what William said to Harry.
That's right.
Hurt his feelings.
Yeah. We're way late. It's time now. We got to get into your day's reminders. That's news, obituaries, and weather, and the rest of it. We've had a great show. Silly, fun Thursday. We call it Friday-lite. Tomorrow, of course, the end of the week, Friday. Very excited to bring that to you. Greg Revels, Patrick Massey, Jennifer Albert, Tyler Massey right here. We're the Brew Crew. God bless you. Have a great day.
Your number one country 92.1 is KDQN, the Queen Ashdown Dirks.